good, man? Let me set the chat too. Hold on. It's good, Murray. Nothing much, man. Probably about to talk some basketball. Maybe some summer league talk, maybe. Troy, I just accepted it. I don't know what's going on. Gerald. There you go.
What
What's
up,
up?
though?
What's up, brother?
Nothing.
Man,
What's the
nigga,
name?
let's talk about the off season in the summer league, man.
Oh yeah, Darren Peterson been doing his thing in summer league.
Yeah, man. They talking about Kobe Bryant. But, hey,
Huh?
you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Kobe. I mean, honestly, you gotta have that work ethic and mentality, though. But I don't know. I'm saying we'll see. I think he got it. We'll see, though. But get the Kobe. That's kind of tough, though. Yeah, I'm talking about he got the. I mean, Kobe developed and got better. I just think it was the coach too, though. The coach was stupid, bro.
Oh, you talking about Dale Harris?
Yeah, Kobe was
That's
killing
why
it.
he
Even
got
Nick Van
fired. That's
Exel
why
said it that he was killing in practice. They even said it. Van
they
Exel,
said
Eddie
that.
Jones, and them.
Yeah, he got. That's why when he got fired from the Lakers, he never got another job.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. Just got through playing that new college football. And just got off the phone with the line too.
With Delon, yeah.
Yeah,
He
just
said
on
he
the
was gonna
phone.
start going live again, but it's just his schedule. I know he worked. It's his
Yeah,
schedule
he
now.
off today. He on vacation now though. He at the crib. I just got off the phone.
Nice. DeLon, that's my boy DeLon, man. He talks sports with us, bro. Yo,
What's
Troy,
good? What's
What up,
good?
dog?
what up,
What up,
though?
dog, Troy?
It's been a minute, my guy. My
It's gonna be
God.
hard for Aries Kobe level, but I ain't gonna doubt the kid. It's like
Who you talking about?
Peterson. Peterson
Darren
got
I,
game
Peterson.
though, bro.
hey, bro, I didn't want to say it, but I'm going to say this. I'm going to put it out there like this. I'm going to allow him because he wants it.
Right.
Yeah,
He embodies it and he wants to be Kobe. Now, I don't know what happened during the college season. I wasn't a fan of how that played out, but I put it like this. The kid was pretty much averaging 20 points in 20 minutes. Like,
they
the
didn't use
skill
him
is
right
there.
in. They didn't use him right in Kansas either.
I
They
don't
had him
think
come.
so. Yeah, they had him play. The problem with college, too, I think, and you have to, I won't say you have to in this era, but they over recruit. So I think they had too many guards and they just played him off ball.
Yeah,
I think he clearly just needs the ball in his hand.
I want to see how it's gonna work in the season with Keontae George though, because he need the ball too. I don't
I
know.
would, I think the league is different because it's more spacing.
Yeah,
The reason why I say it's going to work with him, what do we say Cade need? What did Cade need that would have made them better?
Another ball handler, another
yeah,
Another
creator.
ball handler.
Creator, yeah.
I Having a shot creator, that's a
Yes.
luxury in the league. Now, if it's a person that's like a black hole, you throw in the ball and they don't give it back. You get what I'm saying? I think that's a problem. I don't think the kid is like that. If you look at the second game, he had 12 assists. The first game, he had 8 turnovers, but I just
First
think
game, yeah.
he scores a little. Someone made the comparison. It might have been Jay Billis, and I agree. This is the easiest I think I've seen like a young player score since KD, and he's doing this at 6'6", not 6'11". The game just comes. He plays the same way like how he. It's highlights of him at 12 years old, and he's playing the same way.
Right.
He
Mhm.
just plays composed. You can't speed him up.
He
Shoot, I
worked.
think when he played
He did
AJ, he
play well.
dropped like 61 on him.
Yeah,
AJ had 48, but like I just like this kid's game. I don't. To me, number one and number two pick, y'all was spoiled this year. I don't know who
Yep.
you're gonna who I probably lean a little bit. AJ's the safer number one pick. I say that.
yeah.
AJ was the safer number one pick. But this can be a potential KD and
Greg Oden.
what's my man's Greg Oden type situation. Because Greg Oden wasn't bad either. Actually,
Yeah,
I
he
think
just got hurt. Yeah.
when he played, I think they had like a crazy record. It was like 50-10 when all they players played. But he
Oh
couldn't
yeah,
stay
what?
healthy.
Oh, you
Yeah.
talk about what? Brandon Roy, LaMarcus, and
Yeah,
Greg.
and Greg Oden played. Yeah,
Yeah.
like that shit
Okay.
was it was scary hours. A Cuff can be rookie of the year.
Yeah, I think so. I think he
Um,
can.
he has potential to. He's gonna get the ball definitely. I would like to see Levine off that team
Yeah, they
because
got.
I just want him to get the keys completely. Because I'm gonna be real, I don't give a fuck who you are. If I'm Zach Levine and I'm making $40 billion, like little nigga, you gotta
I'm not
pass me
happy
the
though.
rock. They
Yeah.
gonna have to force me off your team. It's damn near like,
Wait, he got
you
a
know, I
player
know he not
option
your
or a
guy.
team? No, a
But
player
you saw
option, right?
like, you know, like Cleveland had to get Ricky Davis out of there because he like, I'm not fucking giving LeBron the ball. Like,
Hey,
nigga,
Ricky
y'all
Davis is
gotta.
crazy. Shout out to Ricky Davis, bro.
Ricky Davis wasn't going for
He
that
be
shit.
dunking out there.
They had to get Ricky Davis off the team. So
Right.
I think what I
I look.
like about A Cuff is he plays like a Detroit guard. Like he
Right.
plays like a guard from the city. He gritty. He really remind me of well, he say it's his nephew. I don't know if they actually related, but he do kind of, I don't want to be disrespectful. I won't say he reminds me. He's from that, but we say he's from that Rashad Cloth, Deon Acuff. He's from
Yeah,
that cloth. I won't say he's Rashad because he was amazing,
Yeah,
but he from that
yeah.
cloth.
He's from the club for sure.
and
He
he
from the
bigger too.
yeah. He's 6'2". He less Rashad have been 6'2". People
He did
forget
have.
he was the MVP of the
Rashard
game
Pops
that Kobe
is
played in.
Rashard
Yeah,
Pops is cool too.
you talking
Rashard
about
Phillips Pops is
you
so
talking about
cool, bro.
You talking about the Magic Johnson Round Ball Classic in '96.
Man, imagine
Mhm.
that, bro. You're not even supposed. He wasn't even supposed to play. That was
Yeah,
Mateen Cleave's spot.
yeah.
His
They
jersey
said,
had Mateen Cleave's name on it. He had to put tape
yeah.
on it.
They
Oh,
said, I think he said
dang.
something like he
I
didn't
was so
even.
young. I don't know. Okay.
It was something crazy. Like they had to get him like a different type of shoe size. I don't even think he had the right shoes.
Yeah, somebody else's shoes, all kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I like how Yaxo's been looking in summer league too with Golden State.
they
Oh yeah.
need a guy that can go in and play. Like I was afraid of his age, but
Yeah,
one
he's
thing
24.
they
Yeah.
need that they need somebody that can just come in and play. They don't need any projects. He could contribute. I think he could go in. He's a smart player. You look at what he did from the fact that what he did translated from UAB to like Michigan so seamless for me
Mhm.
lets me know he could pick up concepts. And Golden State just they didn't need another 6'3", 6'4" guard. Like I love Melton, I love GP2, but they need some guys with height. And
Right.
that's what I'm liking.
Yeah, he
We
right.
was
So I
talking
can
about
play.
Darren
Yeah,
Peterson
24.
earlier. I don't want to say the Kobe cloth. I was trying to be conservative and say he reminds me of Ray Allen. I won't say the Kobe thing. The kid wants to be Kobe. I respect him for wanting
You're
to
right
do
on.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But I just like the composure he plays with at this age. Like the
Yeah,
game just comes natural to him. You could tell he grew up in a gym. And then
Yeah.
he has an athletic family. His brother in the league. I think his brother just got drafted um
He
by the
did.
Rams. So they def
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
it's def athletics in that they hit the athletic lottery
he
with that
might.
gene pool.
His game might look more like B. Roy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah. Like see, I think what
yeah,
shocked me was the shooting. That's why I was telling people like he remind me more of like Milwaukee Ray Allen. Because I
Allen.
think
Yeah,
people forget like his how Ray had that first step.
Ray was
Yeah,
dunking on people.
Ray was dunking on
yeah.
people,
He
Milwaukee
you
dunked
got
on
him
know.
T
sick.
Mac in the playoffs. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
hanging on the rim. Like that
Man,
Ray
Ray Allen
Allen
was
was
cold, bro.
people forget Ray Allen was in a dunk contest his rookie year. He was in that
Yeah.
dunk contest with Kobe. So it's
So
like
yeah.
I was seeing that. I didn't want to put the bean on him. Some people saying Booker, he got a little bit of Booker in his game.
Booker less athletic.
Yeah,
Book, people don't
I was
understand.
saying, I
Booker
love
Booker
D Book.
almost six
I think
six,
he's gonna be better
but
than
yeah.
Booker. I'm
he's
not
not
gonna lie.
very athletic, like vertically athletic.
And I think that's the reason why I'm not going to put any limits on him. But that's probably what stops him from hitting like that elite, like Ant-Man potential type level with Booker. It's because he doesn't have that athleticism. I don't know what it is. He's good. He has all the tools. You done
Mm.
score 70, but it just seemed like I thought when he came from that Olympic team, he was going to take a leap. But it's like, damn, more like he done peaked already. I don't
And
Yeah,
if
know.
you
they're trying to make him into a point guard, and that's not his role. That's not his role.
you can't, I'm gonna tell you
Right.
who no athlete in the history of the NBA has been able to defeat. The person none of these players can defeat is their GM. If your
Yeah.
GM can't build a squad
Yeah.
for you and your skill set, it don't matter.
Yeah. It's
I
something
like.
happened after that 2021 finals run because it seemed like he was in a good space with CP3, and that's one thing that like annoys me with these teams. Like I see the stuff that's happening with Boston. I'm not gonna shoot them no bill. If their excuse is for the CBA, you don't want to pay two guys 70 million, and they top your cap. All right, I get it. It's more so they being cheap. They don't want to pay those luxury tax. You know, me and Deon talk about it a lot. But my point I was getting back, Boston was just I would have just ran it back. If I'm not getting Trey Murphy with another deal, I'm just coming back with my team. Tatum didn't
Or
play last
or
year.
or
Right.
you give up what Milwaukee wanted for the Giannis trade. You don't dangle. They dangled JB twice. They dangled him for KD,
Yeah,
and then
That was,
like he's supposed to remain professional through the whole process, right, and be cool with everybody. And then y'all get to just jerk him around. Nah, get me up out of here now. But he never
yeah,
said that, by the way.
yeah. Like I, to
Mm.
me, I'm not going to even. People overcomplicate. It's just coming down to money, and the same thing gonna happen to OKC. Jay Will, they're going to have to move on from them, and what's happening with Memphis is what you're going to see with the rest of the league, right? Now, Memphis, they had that decent run. They went to the second round. They lost to Golden State in 2022. They was looking promising. Then they came back as a second seed, and then LeBron and AD beat them. But what happens is they had that success, and they had to pay everybody. They paid Jaren Jackson. I think what he
bang,
was first, right? Because he was before Ja. They
Yeah.
paid him.
and
Then
then
they
bang,
paid Ja.
then they
Then
paid
bang.
bang.
Now
Damn.
your whole cap gone. You can't even improve your roster anymore. And then Jog do his knucklehead stuff and get injured. Now you're but the problem with the league is it's like they don't even see if they guys get better. It's like the one time you miss the playoffs or become a six seed, oh, we mediocre. We got to start over. Let's blow it up. What it is
Terrible.
owners is basically saying, I'm not about to pay 400 million or
Yeah.
$500 million roster and I'm not winning a championship.
I do not like job fit in Portland. That
Or coming in
is a
16th
Well,
and
fact.
getting
I don't
15th
I
pick
don't
every
think they're
year.
gonna end with what they have. I think they're gonna use a lot of those guards to do other things.
Yeah, I think they def gonna send Drew somewhere.
I wouldn't be
Actually,
surprised
Drew
if he.
been lobbying for Minnesota. I think he said someone said he had a quote told
He'll fit.
Minnesota like,
Oh,
if
that'd be
y'all
nice.
had me, we would have won it one of these years.
He can
So I
fit.
think,
He can fit.
yeah, he getting up there a little long in the tooth, but the way his game, he can play like how Iggy did, be
Mm-hmm.
36,
Yeah.
37, come
Yep.
in, spot minutes,
He can
play the
go.
right
I
way.
wouldn't be surprised if he go to Miami.
I
Teach
don't,
cats how to hoop. I'm
Maybe.
gonna tell you what
I
these
don't think
teams
they
gonna
do.
end up doing if they're smart.
hmm
If I'm building a squad, right, and I'm projecting that in a few years I can't pay everybody. If we're successful, I'm using that year to trade my third best guy to a
Yep,
team that think he could be a one.
yep,
Because it's always a team that think your third best guy off a winning team could be a one. And then I'm taking all their assets.
Kind of
yep.
That's
like
what I'm doing.
Jason with the
Or
Bulls.
Like,
I think they
Memphis
do
just did
too.
that to Orlando with Bane.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like that's how I would
Because
do it.
at
And
some point, Dylan Harper gonna have to start. So
He about to start right now, like yesterday.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
that
got to start. He got to start. Yeah.
Yeah,
my bad. I
Uh,
don't even think I got your thoughts on that because, like, I don't know what Mitch did. I get it. They didn't want to embarrass Fox. I think the part was just crazy to me was he didn't have it and they were still running plays for him.
yeah. So
yeah,
the games they lost 3 games by combined like 6 points.
Yep. And they had
But
a
those
lead, a
games,
double
those
digit lead in every
particular
game.
games, Derek
yeah.
Derek Harper shot like 70% from the field or something crazy like that. I don't
They
care
couldn't
who you
stop
want
him.
to embarrass. You got to play.
Yeah.
And one of those games, they didn't play in the second half of the fourth quarter that they lost by 1 point.
Yeah, he got too cute or overthought it.
Castle turned
And
it over
then I
too.
think the problem with them is I'm not gonna like rush to judgment with Wimby, but you had your fun spending your summers with Jamal Crawford. Oh, you got to get to a spot where he needs a go-to move.
Yeah,
KD can do his pull-up, get to his spot, but him, it varies. He's
he just
either a lob threat, like the
yeah,
white one game,
yeah.
or he KD the next game, or the next game he Hakeem. He need one player he can be.
I tell you who he can be. If you're talking about getting him in the mid range and on the block, he can be Dirk. Him shooting
Yeah.
that one-legged fadeaway, nobody in the history of the sport could block it. Learn that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Learn that. And then if they
Not,
put somebody
yeah.
little on you, score 80. Because nobody can stop you from doing that.
Yeah.
You
Because
don't need a bunch of Elijah Wan moves. Learn that one-legged fadeaway from Dirk.
it's like I don't
Yep.
want to shift to the boxing analogy, but he reminds me of Boots, right? Like Boots is exciting. Did you see his last fight with Xander?
Yeah, I
Cuz
watched it. Hmm.
yeah,
so if you look at like how Roy Jones broke it down, because Boots kind of remind me of Roy Jones too. And Roy was kind of shooting him a lot of bail because he's the same fighter. And what he was saying is, I could see why it seemed like why he put himself in danger because he has so many tools. He want to just show everything. You get what I'm saying? He's
Yeah,
styling on you. I can do this. I can do more. And Boots came out and said, "Hey, I could have just one, two them, jabbed them, and shut him out."
yeah,
But then he want to show I can do this and do that. But then he put himself in danger.
yeah.
And then he damn near got up out of there. And
I'm
he
gonna tell
held
you my
on.
problem with how they talking about it, cause is
Yeah.
because now they saying that Fundora and Ortiz they saying they could beat him, right?
Yeah, I don't think that, but yeah.
But no, but that's what they saying
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of
they
that.
said that.
But Fundora been actually sleep before, right?
Yeah.
See, they saying
Hmm.
he got hurt so he could lose, but Fundora been on his pockets.
oh yeah,
Ortiz has been on his pockets 4 times
pockets.
in his career. So
Right.
the fact that Boots got a little in a fight, you saying the guy that been on their pockets before could beat him though? Because we not doing the same standard then.
But
I was just more so
oh
looking
my
at what
god.
Dre said, right? I
You know what I'm
think
saying?
Dre had, yeah.
That's what like a lot of other guys like that's been
Yeah,
talking
or
about it. Been talking about, yeah,
Ortiz, Virgil, and
yeah,
all them. I
yeah,
think Bradley might have said something. Timothy
yeah.
Bradley,
Timothy
Radio
Bradley's a weirdo, by
Raheem.
the way.
Yeah, Radio Raheem might have said something.
Yeah,
But we could go back to basketball. But I think Dre had the best opinion. He was just like, you got to let guys earn your chin.
yeah.
Don't just give it to them.
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And I think a few times in that fight, he got so comfortable doing the punch and roll, he started telegraphing the roll, and that's how
Hmm.
he got caught. It was
Hmm.
the sloppiness there for me, where I know I'm gonna punch and do this, and it's like you giving him the same look.
Hmm.
Eventually, a boxer is gonna do that. So I don't think like see me a boxer like Ortiz or
Hmm.
Fundora wouldn't get him, but a boxer like Madrimov would get him because he's patient. You try to do that weird stuff. Madrimar gave Terrence one of his toughest fights just because he was patient. He didn't give him a lot. You get what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah,
type of fight that would scare me for Boots. The other guys, if you're gonna try to trade with him and do that, he quicker than y'all, got the advantage. You get
yeah,
what I'm saying? He just got to be careful. But that's what Wemby reminds me of. He want to show too much of. Hey, I've been working with Jamal. I've been working with Hakeem, and it's like, bro, just get to your bread and butter.
yeah.
Let them stop that.
Yes, you got to be able to do that at some point. And I think that one of the worst things, them giving him the ball so high is insane
That's
to me.
stupid to me.
That's
Yeah.
insane. Like, what
Why
we
is
do?
he on the perimeter?
Right. Like, let him catch it somewhere near where he's supposed to be, and then we get him straight.
So he can get one dribble, he can be already at his spot.
Yes.
They be having them too far.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gotta be like how not Jamal, Bernard King said it best. You should be able to get to a spot and have a counter from your spot. It
Always.
shouldn't it shouldn't be like Tatum, that's where he improved to me. We're getting to his spot. All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get here.
Yeah.
And then because a lot of Tatum game was I was either gonna shoot the three or go for a dunk. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
once you start getting to your spot, that's how you become unstoppable as an offensive player.
Right.
Not, Kyrie gets in trouble with that. Oh, I'm gonna hit you with five hezzies this time when I could have just did a crossover, get to the lane and hit my floater.
Yes.
So,
That's how people get caught up in goofy stuff sometimes, and especially when doing it be easy.
yeah.
That be the. It's hard to tell somebody. So sometimes pain is the best teacher. It's hard to tell somebody who's successful doing something they ain't supposed to do that they shouldn't do it that way.
Y'all like the
Mhm.
Pistons all season so far? Or
No,
Nope.
no,
I think the
we
only thing
Because I don't
need
think John
a
Collins better than
number
Tobias.
two.
I don't think he's a
they
better
do.
player.
Right.
My thing though is who's available
That
and what are they giving up?
we need. Listen, this is what I'm telling. This is what I'm all GMs, everybody, because they all watching us right now. You know they on here. So
Yeah.
listen, all GMs, stop banking on the future when you have a superstar now. After the superstar, your team probably gonna suck anyway. So
Yeah.
go all in and
Yep.
win while
K
you
Lee, we
have
cooked.
somebody who's worth winning with.
Yep. And K Lee, we cooked.
I don't know. I don't know why people keep saying go get Kevin Durant. That's not gonna solve nothing.
Oh, I would have traded
He's
Jaden
out.
Duran for
Well,
Jalen Brown in a heartbeat, by the way.
schematically it does because Kevin fits in every offense that's ever existed in the NBA. Now in the locker room,
But he respect K though. I think he act right though.
He wanted to go to. He's so wishy washy though. He's
yeah,
over. I love KD, but my problem is he is a front runner, bro. Like whenever they get any type of adversity, now you selling out the young guys. You chose to go to Houston, bro.
right.
Golden
Chose
State
Houston,
wanted
bro.
you. You turned that trade down, and you went to go play with a whole bunch of young guys. Like you got to start wearing some of this yourself too. As far as going back to Pistons, I think some people are sleeping on that draft pick though. I think
Yeah.
Dog is a diamond in the rough. Like you
Oh,
averaged 23.
the guard from
Yeah.
Stanford.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
averaged 23 as a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
He's a creator. What they say he need. The problem is he's young though.
Yes.
But he is a person that can create his own shot. It's hard to stay in front of him. I'm not going to be disrespectful with the comparison, but he scores like Shea to me, and
Mm-hmm.
he scores like him. I'm not going to say he's Shea, but he gets his points like Shea. The problem is Shea is 6'7". This kid is like 6'3".
Okay,
But
that's
you
different.
can't. I put it like this: it's hard to stay in front of him,
Mm-hmm. No,
and
I
yeah,
believe he's a
and
hooper,
it's yeah,
but the
yeah,
window is now.
yeah. Oh, for
And for a
sure,
window
for
now,
sure.
you need to go get Trey Murphy or
Yeah.
and you need to stop. Like, I don't understand. GMs be fired before those draft picks in 2037 play.
It's like they holding on to Ron, and I'm like, you got to package him with those picks. Ron
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Holland got
love
to
Ron
go.
Holland, but if you can get somebody
Think
for
about
him right
He's not
now,
playing. He's
he's
think
not
not
about
playing
this,
this
cuz.
year.
playing.
Think about this, cuz. The Warriors didn't want to give up on their draft picks, and some of them ain't even on the team no more.
Wiseman out the league, bro.
Kaminga,
Right.
Kaminga,
Kaminga
Wiseman.
got to go.
Kaminga about on his third team, and I'm like, fam, you didn't want to include it. And then Brandon is a career bench player, and you like, nah, we can't give up. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can give up. And then the worst part,
Y'all like LaMelo in Minnesota? I really don't.
I don't know yet.
I just think they had to
I
do
don't know.
something. I put it like this: Charlotte didn't want him. Charlotte clearly wanted him gone. They sold high. And Minnesota, they're pretty much like, if we don't do something for Ant, he out of here.
He's
That's
out
the
of here.
GM not being
Yeah,
dumb. They like
Yeah.
bump it. We got to get our guy something. We not gonna let you play with this roster and try to max it out. You
Yeah.
can at least know that we went and tried to do something. We got you a person that was an all-star.
Yeah.
They gonna probably be exciting. They gonna sell a lot of tickets. I
yeah, they
don't.
definitely gonna sell. Yeah,
Yeah.
To,
They
to be
definitely gonna
honest,
feel
too,
it.
though, this new league, this is a different league now. I think those dynasty years are over. I don't know. I just, to me, it's going to be difficult to
yeah,
win
we
because
had a different
once you
And
champion
that's
win, you
every
why
got to
year.
pay.
nobody gonna have a GOAT case from this
Yeah,
era. Nobody.
Nope,
no, they not.
it's been
Because
a
if you
different
look at
champion
it,
every year
Mitchell
since
Robinson,
2019.
the
A
Knicks
different
couldn't even
champ.
bring back Mitchell Robinson, and
He got paid though.
But let's make this clear. I'm gonna say this every time. The owners created a rule. This is not a law. This is not part of the Constitution. The owners created a rule that
yeah,
they have to live by, and now they're acting like somebody else did it. No, the cap is based off what the owners made
Yep.
it. You see how goofy this is? The owners created the cap.
Kuzma
Not
brought it
now
up.
they saying
Kuz,
I
yeah,
don't know what to do. I can't spend my money because the aprons. Fool, you created the aprons.
Yep.
but that's what
No more
Kuzma was
super teams
talking
no more.
about. He like they don't teams don't want to now improve their rosters because it's going to put them in the tax. You look at a team like Orlando, they're in the luxury tax.
And they
I
ain't finna
think,
win.
yeah, I think Brooklyn is damn near in the luxury tax now because now they got MPJ. He makes like 40 million a year, $200 million contract,
They
and
just
you
paid
got
Claxton. No,
Randall
they traded Claxton.
and
My bad.
some
They
other
traded
stuff.
Claxton. Who else they got?
And these teams are so that I
They
get
might
it.
end up. My man's from Orlando might end up getting traded.
Who
Paulo,
Fries?
Yeah, it's possible.
they've been
I
floating
trade him.
both
Yeah,
of
did you
them
see
up.
Lamelo got traded? So it's like I don't know, bro. It's like I think Ventura can get moved too.
It's weird. It's weird because the cause and the cure is the owner.
Yeah.
Like they literally caused it, and they're the only ones who can fix it.
The
But at
the
the end of the day,
problem
what's going to
is,
happen is they're
yeah.
the days of a team jumping from being worth 250 million to being worth almost 5 billion are
Oh,
done.
Trey Young don't mess up AJ
Oh,
development.
he's gonna be great for his development
I think Trae Young gonna be good for him.
Yeah.
Him,
He,
AD, Sar. Then they just picked up Middleton too. They got
if they
Middleton.
still have AD.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
and they just got Aiden too.
Yeah, he said Cole dropped tonight.
Yeah, one
What
of them guys
the
gone.
album?
I think they gonna trade AD.
Yeah, fam. I wouldn't. I'm confused on why they went and got Aiton. He don't even like basketball.
I think LA just wanted him gone.
Now, I know
LA
why
just
LA
pretty
wanted him
yeah,
gone. I'm
yeah.
saying Washington. Aiton don't like basketball. Why do I want him?
Well, I think he got 1 year left on his deal. It's
Yeah,
an expiring. They could probably waive him.
And he
LA
gonna come
pretty
up. He
much
gonna
what
play
it
like
said. This
13
Luca
minutes a game off the
team,
bench. He gonna come off
we
the bench.
build in Dallas. We building the Slovenian roster. We building a Dallas type team for him.
yeah. Kaminga gonna get some. He gonna catch a lot of alley oops, but he gonna realize even more so than when he was at Golden State, you're not going to have the ball in your hand. The stuff
Yeah.
you complained about the most, you're about to have it even less.
Yep.
Man, I think what these young guys got to realize, and that's why I like the Jeff Teagues that taught, you got to be able to, it's a role. No, you got to have a defined skill that
Yeah,
will keep you in the league. Landry Shamet damn near was on his way out the league,
Right.
but he's a shooter, got hot with the Knicks. Now he got him another contract.
yeah, man.
Yep.
It's
Oh,
your
sure did.
skill
Yep.
set that will keep you in the league. It's your character. Shoot, DeAndre Jordan. They gonna
Yeah,
keep giving him contracts just like how UD was because he has a role that he can fit.
Hey, Jordan Clarkson too. As long as you can get buckets, you gonna always have a rock. It's like you
hey,
have an
long
open
after
shot.
Juwan Howard couldn't hoop no more, he was still on the team.
A coach on the floor. I mean, you
Yeah,
need that. You need that end of the guy. What's her name? We seeing that now. I think another player. He was like an end of the bench guy now, about to be a type of assistant. Oh, what's my man's Garrett Temple?
oh yeah,
He just
The
joined
Temple, yeah.
somebody's staff. I think he joined Dallas staff or somebody.
Yeah, I
So
forgot about Temple. Yeah,
it's a numbers game too, man. Like you look at the way, and what's scary about the NBA now, damn near guys that's in that 2023 draft or 2022 draft. If you was like a mid lottery pick and you not making no noise, it's another crop about to come in and get you up out of there.
Yeah.
that's what I was
And
thinking about too. They draft 30 people in the first round every year, so it's kind of like
yeah,
you got
that
to
means
step it
30
up.
people
You
got
got
to
to,
go.
yeah,
30
Yeah.
gotta go. They ain't
Yeah.
making no room
exactly.
for
30
you.
come in, 30 got to go.
I
That's
think
why I keep
they
telling
don't do
you.
the math in their head though.
No, they
Number
don't
one,
though.
number one, I'd be like, fam, eh, I'd be so confused. I'm like, you was never a superstar, not in high school or college. You was just very good. How'd you
Right.
get to the NBA and refuse a role? I'm confused. But this is the thing.
Yep.
In the entire history of the NBA, like have 5,000 people have played, you probably literally had 150 superstars. So
Mhm.
why do you think you automatically get to be a superstar?
Right.
You don't.
That's what.
You might have to be Scottie Pippen and win
And
championships. You
you
might
know the
have to
funny
be
thing about
James
that though,
Worthy. James
that
Worthy was a number one, he was a national champion, a number
exactly
Yep.
one pick, and he had to be one of the guys. And it led
right.
to his success though.
Yeah, he was a third option, and I think he got a Finals MVP
Got a finals
Yeah,
MVP.
1988
88.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
got
by playing your role. Like I said,
yeah.
I mentioned his name earlier. People forget you can have an Iguodala type career, bro,
Mhm.
and still make money. And
Yes.
the player that's gonna stick out to me that really fumbled was Cam Thomas, because Teague said it. He said, "Bro, you are
He's
pretty
funny.
much a Lou Will and a Jamal Crawford type player." And he said those guys never broke the bank. I think the most they might have got was like 10, 15 million. But they was always on like a 5 and 50,
Mm-hmm.
8 and 40. You get what I'm saying? 5 and 40. You get what I'm saying? Type
Yep.
deal. And they kept getting it, and they kept a roll, because when you're not scoring, you're not affecting the team. But they will let you come in and be a change of pace type guy. We seeing
Yes.
it now with Jordan Clarkson. That's
Mm-hmm.
his role with the Knicks. Hey, you
Yep.
come in for
They
five
just
minutes. You
re-signed him
got it
too.
going, bro.
Yep.
You got it. If not, hey, we about to put in Alvarado.
And this the weird part. If I'm a non-ball handler,
Yep.
but I'm a shooter. Like Klay Thompson decide he gonna shoot the ball 3 plays before he get it.
Yep. He does.
You have to in your prime play D because you got a lot of. You should have a lot of energy. You're not dribbling the rock up. You're not setting up no plays. You got to guard somebody.
Actually, the young dog, he played himself into a role. He actually made Ingram expendable. That kid that Toronto drafted, like Murray Boyles or something.
No, yeah,
Three
Murray
and
Bowles. Yeah,
D.
Murray Bowles.
Yeah.
Yep.
He knows his role. Another kid that I think eventually will be there. His team is just stacked. Carter Bryant. He's
Mm-hmm.
going to be one of those guys.
Yep.
It's like you have to be versatile in this league.
Yeah.
And these guys, they come up in this AAU game. I'm not going to even blame AAU. It's just your handlers around you. Everybody thinks they're going to be this go-to guy.
Yeah. And
And the
you don't
league
want to
is
be
not
OG
there.
Anunoby, but OG Anunoby gonna play 15 years in the league.
Right.
And got a $200 million
Two-time
contract.
champ. That's my dog.
You don't want to be Mikal Bridges. You don't
Nah,
want to
you
be
don't.
DiVincenzo.
Nope.
Everybody is Brunson. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You
Everybody
gotta
want to be
have a
Jordan.
role in the league, bruh.
You need
Nobody
one.
want to be Sean Livingston.
Right.
Sean Livingston adapted.
And that dude
Yeah.
was an All-American in high school.
And see,
All-American.
Yeah.
these guys though, they come in, and then it's somebody say it too. It's like cycles, right? Because you had a few drafts that was bad,
Mm-hmm.
like the 2023 draft was bad, but
2000
2024
draft
had
was
Coop.
bad.
I mean, what the 2024 draft I think was bad,
And
right?
25 was yeah.
25, then you get Coop and Dylan. You get what
And,
I'm saying? And then
and
26 come with
Knuckle,
what we got now. You get what I'm saying?
Con
Mm-hmm.
Knuckle.
Boy,
Yeah, you had
oh yeah,
Knuckle.
you
You had
got you
Knuckle.
talking about the
Oh,
Zachary
VJ. I
Shea
forgot.
draft?
VJ.
Yeah.
VJ Escom.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
All
Yep.
that is in one draft class.
Yep.
And now you got guys, then this one you coming in with AJ and Darren. It's like, shoot, y'all better have a role or y'all won't be playing next to these guys.
Right.
Right.
Because they about to look at
Listen,
you and they going
you
to be like,
might
look.
have to be Fred Van Vliet.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's
It's
why you develop
it's
your
a
skills.
great thing to be.
Right.
But
It,
Star Thompson went in the gym and worked on his offense in the offseason.
All Asar got to
Oh
work
yeah.
on, and they got to stop telling everybody to shoot a three and
yep.
realize
To the mid
reality.
range.
He needs to work on a floater,
Yep.
and he needs to be able to hit a jump shot from both sides of the free throw, the elbow on both sides of the circle. That's all he need to be able to do.
Yeah.
That's it.
He
That's
just
it.
got to
And
make you pay for sagging, man.
right,
Because if you give him that space, he can still come in and get to his pull up
yeah.
if you or develop that.
But
And
just
that's what
develop
I'm
that.
saying. These guys got to develop.
Yeah,
You
because
could,
Everybody get better at finishing at
they
the
get
rim.
over analytical, right? So
yeah,
analytics should tell you that if this is a defender that I cannot afford to take out, because analytics say when he's on the court, he makes an impact just a little short of Wimby.
yeah. He was
You should
giving
be
people
smart enough to
hell.
use your analytics to say, well, I would rather him take the mid range and make some 2 points rather
Uh-huh.
than him make no points because we got to keep him on the court.
Or you make him a
Listen, we're gonna mess
screener. You got
around.
to do
We're
what
gonna end
Boston
up.
did with Rondo.
We're gonna end up with DeMar DeRozan, bro.
It's gonna be cheap.
Man,
It's
it's
not gonna be cheap
crazy.
though.
These guys are my age, man, and they still in the league. I think the bar about to be like 36.
DeMar he's the top 20 all time NBA scorer now, right?
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
more points than Steph.
Yeah, from playing a few more games. Like it's like 100 points apart or something like
Oh,
that.
so Deon, you think he better than Kyrie? No, I'm just playing stuff.
Say it again.
Nothing. I don't want to go to the Kyrie thing. I'm just messing around because he gonna blind. He
No,
gonna blind.
so
DeRozan was actually number one on the Eastern Conference Finals team for real.
I use Kyrie as my example of when you use better, not greater. And
Oh,
people be
we here, bro.
Kyrie
Come on.
fans be
I ain't
Kyrie
expecting
fans be
big.
acting like I'm saying that he can't hoop. I'm like, no, I'm actually saying he's better at basketball than almost everybody who played. That doesn't mean he's
Yeah, he
greater.
probably is.
Because greater is about results.
It's kind of like, and it's crazy because I think Kyrie is that Kobe guy, but well, he has the mindset, but he didn't do what Kobe did. To me, Kobe maxed out all of his talent.
Yeah.
To
He,
me,
he's 6'2".
Kyrie didn't. What I mean by that is, I think he could have just made the game simpler for himself and got more out the game. Like I say, to me, it's too much of wanting to show skill,
Yeah.
other than just
Kyrie better
making
than
the
Jalen
game
Rose,
easier
Trey?
for yourself.
You know what he could have done? And I'm not every man got to choose his own path. What he could have done was figured out how to continue to play basketball with LeBron. That's
Yeah,
what he could
I
have
don't
done.
know. That was the crazy part to me.
That's what he
But
could have
then my
done.
thing
Figure
is,
that
you
out.
leave LeBron, but then okay, going to play next to KD and Luca. Like I don't get these guys.
I
Say
don't
with
get it.
like KD,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
don't you leave Steph, but you're okay going to play with Kyrie, Booker, and all these other guys.
Because talent doesn't make you a great
Yeah,
decision
come on
maker.
up, man. He tripping, bro. He was
But
never
So
see,
better
my
than
thing
LeBron.
is, we keep
Bro.
saying a championship. That's 2016. Like we erased 2022 when he had
look,
a healthy KD and got swept by the same team that Steph beat.
look.
It is
I
like
don't,
we ignore
at the
that.
end of the day, though, at the end of the day, that's your opinion. You're allowed to have it. I'm not gonna argue your opinion. What I'm saying is there are examples of players being better than people who aren't greater than people because the total result of their career don't equal that. So you could play basketball better than me, win less championships, end up shooting a lower percentage, not be higher on me on scoring, assists, steals all time, the things that matter for your position. And you could have been a better basketball player, but you're not going to be greater. I don't care who somebody's favorite is or who they like or who they pick or who somebody thinks was the best player in the series. That's fine. That's an opinion. What happens at the end of the day is you have tangible things that you cannot debate. Like it'll be the math will say, I have more points than you. The math will say, I have more rebounds than you. The math will say, I have more assists than you. The math will say, I have more championships than you. The math will say, I have more individual awards than you. And then those aren't opinions. You see how that goes? So then we could just go from there. Yeah, yeah. Everybody can have their opinion. It's
It's
cool.
like
I
me,
don't debate
it's
people's
like
opinion.
guys like Kyrie and he's good, but it's like he
Mm-hmm.
gets that benefit of the doubt of being an eye test GOAT because it looks so good when it's going and when it's scoring, right?
Yeah.
But we don't pay attention to the series that he shoots under 40%. And it was the same with Kobe. I'm a Kobe guy. But if you go back and look at some of his final
Yeah,
stats,
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
he shot under 40% of some of those. It doesn't
Yeah,
say that he's bad. It
yeah,
doesn't say that he's terrible. But then if I tell you that Steph performs better than him in the finals, y'all would then try to argue, be like, well, Kobe's he's Steph's not better than Kobe. I'm not saying that. But what I'm
right,
saying is he performs better than him. We can't go against what he did. You went out
yeah,
there and you shot less than 40%, and I watched it with my eyes.
right,
Whether you scored 50 points in 2016 or not, it doesn't change that you averaged 22, 5 and 5
and
against
be in 04.
Boston.
Yeah,
right,
that
That's
was
just
Boston. Oh, Boston.
the
Okay.
same with Kobe. You shot under 40% against the Pistons.
right,
It just is what it is.
right. Because
It
this is what
happened.
we the the conversation of sports. It really has come to, and that's why I don't do it no more like that. Is it comes
Same.
to people trying to get you to argue about something. I'm not about to listen. You like? I don't listen. You could
James
tell me
Harden.
Dana. You could
James
tell
Harden
me
been
Dana.
stealing
You could tell me Dana
from the
Barros is
league.
better than Isaiah Thomas to you, and you can have it.
Yeah.
I don't care. That's cool. It don't
Yeah.
like it does it. That don't bother me at
Yeah,
all.
that better and greater thing. John Stockton is a great example. Like, cause there's a lot of people that probably can more athletic than him. Probably can, you know what I'm saying? It look better on film, but it's
no
like
one
at the
is
end of the
going to
day, he
catch
got the most
John.
points and I mean the most assists and most
Yeah.
steals of all
No
time.
one
So
is catching his stats.
yeah,
No one is
nobody's
No,
going to
catching his
catch
stats, bro.
assists or the steals that he
Nobody,
has.
yeah, it's
the
over.
No
crazy
one
the crazy
is.
thing is the only one who had a chance was LeBron,
Yeah,
and I
well,
ain't even a
Magic,
LeBron
yeah,
fan.
What's the name?
I know Magic had to retire early too.
James Harden is the guy. I don't know why teams keep trading for him. He gonna show you. He gonna show you what he do best.
Wait,
Choke
is
it
he
up in the
staying in Cleveland? Or
playoffs.
he's a free agent.
Yeah, well, he's not going to re-sign until LeBron, but they know where LeBron going. Because if
Yeah,
LeBron,
LeBron
obviously,
holding
Why
he
they
everybody
gonna
think
have
they
up.
gonna
to.
put? Why people think they can put a bunch of old guys together and they just gonna run these young guys off the court, bro? I don't get it.
You
I
ain't got to
don't.
run them off the court. You just got
No,
to
you
get.
don't.
You just got to get to the playoffs.
I think that's what
Yeah,
it is too.
yeah.
Like I'm gonna be real. I'm just being honest. I think he should have been retired. But end of the day, if he can still play, I'm not gonna go tell someone not to play. Clearly,
Heck
he can
no.
still perform at a high level.
I
My
think
thing
I think
is
the security
though,
guard at my job should have been retired, but he still worked there.
yeah, no. But if you look at it though, and this is what I was telling people, look at the difference between KD, LeBron, and Steph last season, right?
hmm
If you look at LeBron, he actually didn't play the beginning of the season, and then
hmm
he was actually able to be healthy for the playoffs.
hmm
If you look at Steph and KD, they started off hot. Then Father Time just caught up to him.
Yeah,
Those
because
guys,
you're
yeah,
supposed to draft a guy that can give your old guy a breather. Somebody coming off the bench that can take minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well,
yeah,
you
And
got a Luka on Austin Reeves putting up 25 a night a piece.
right, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
Mm-hmm.
Luca with his high usage rate. LeBron, even though that's not the best way he plays in that style, but he could just run up the court, walk up the
yeah,
court. You
and
know what
conserve
I'm
Right.
his energy.
saying? And
And
shit, it's a
you know
lot
how
of
to
that,
do all
man.
that.
So I don't know. I think that GMs, like any other job that exists on the planet Earth, the majority of GMs have no idea what they're doing, and that's why we be blaming players. The players don't build the teams. It's the
Yep.
GMs, and if you can't do your job, y'all not gonna win. But then again, everybody can't win. It's not possible. Only one team gonna win every per year.
You know, I look
mhm.
at it too,
Yep.
right? Like, cause the World Cup is going on right now. And when you look at it, and I know this is a 4-year event, but it's been like Brazil was the gold standard for a while. They
Mm-hmm,
haven't won a World Cup since 2002
mm-hmm,
because it's
Mm.
just so much talent out there and teams are getting
For
better.
sure. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what I mean by
Come
that is with the talent discrepancy in the league, you have to be a good GM. Now you look at what like New York did. Um, Jalen threw them he shot them he helped them out immensely, not taking the bonus he could have got, the extension
right.
he could have got.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason they was really able to cheat the system is
Yeah.
because he chose to take a pay cut. You look at the
Yeah.
Patriots all those years with Tom Brady
Tim Duncan
taking
used to
pay
take
cuts.
little pay
Tim
cuts.
Duncan,
on.
yeah,
Duncan
Tim
too.
Duncan
Yep.
and those guys would take that. So it's either it's a crazy thing where you either forced to yo guys got to take pay cuts, or you got to be like OKC and these guys
See,
getting
Cat
these
just took a
diamonds
pay
in the
cut for the
rough.
Knicks.
Yeah, in the draft. Yeah.
Hey, I got another theory, y'all. Y'all ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Every team that lost in the playoffs that had somebody that was supposed to be a legitimate number two, it's the number two fault.
Man.
I'm gonna tell you why. If we hooping right, and I'm the number two and Troy the one, and they designed the defense to stop Troy, and I don't make them pay for that because they can't. It's only 5 people on the court at the time.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
Kyrie in 2024
If
finals. Kyrie. That's a
Well,
good
that's
example.
why. That's why you have Cedric Maxwell's with a Finals MVP. You got James Worthy with a Finals MVP.
Iguodala stole that bullshit
You
MVP.
got Joe Dumars with a Finals MVP because the team is designed. Their whole scheme is to stop your guy, and if you can't make them pay for that and make that a problem, and we paying you that, and you supposed to be this number two, and you want to be top 75 and top 50 and all that stuff,
Right.
but they guarding you 1-on-1.
But that was the part that was pissing me off with the Tatum and Brown thing. And people can have your favorite if you think Jalen Brown is better than Tatum. I just think Tatum's a better player. I think he does more
Yeah,
playmaking wise. He defends too.
I
Better
think he's a
And
rebounder and
better
better
defender.
I think he's
rebounder
a
and
better.
mid-range.
But what I tell people is
He a
Tatum's
great
looks
rebounder
are
too.
different. Yeah, he rebounds
Jalen
as
Brown just
well.
better on defense. That's it. Man.
Tatum defends too.
Right.
If
Tatum
you look
defense.
at it,
He
Tatum was
guarded
locking
KD.
KD up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he locked KD up. So if you look at it, I'm just like the looks are different.
Right.
hmm
If everything is shaded to me, you get to go 1-on-1. I'm
Yeah.
driving and have a defender in the lane. Yeah,
Yes.
bro, you about to have the most efficient 30 points of your life
Yes.
That's
because
why I
the
know
looks
Worthy
are
won
different.
Finals MVP in '88, but we know Magic was the best player, bro. It's not even a question. Like,
Yeah, because Worthy had what I think was 36 and 16, I think, in that game 7.
He had a triple
yeah,
double.
Yeah, he had a triple double. That's how they got it. So my thing is, yeah, you're number two. You're supposed to be out there making people pay.
he
Or
was with
on
Jamal
another
Murray too.
level,
Remember, Jamal Murray was balling too when the finals
yeah,
was on.
shoot
That's no
another
job.
level. That's why I
Yeah.
hate
Chris
that's
Middleton
what
in 2022. I mean 2021.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I
yeah.
think he
Middleton was
averaged like
balling. Middleton was
26.
cooking that playoff.
He
Yeah.
Like,
averaged like people forget he averaged like 26 that finals.
exactly, fam. Like, and then New York, they kept trading off who was the number two this year, but they
Yeah.
was playing like number twos. You know,
Like Cat, it'd be Cat one game, OG the next game.
right?
It's something about teams that guys that they know their role.
hmm
And New York just knew their role. Whereas, hey, fourth quarter is Brunson time. He done
hmm
set us up the whole game. Let him keep spamming his drives. We gonna play on off him. If we got to crash, we got to crash.
Yeah.
That's actually how they won that game because Anuobi not looking to get a jump shot. He not looking to try to have his hands out there.
Right.
He
hmm
crashing
Right.
to the rim.
Yes.
But if you a guy that, hey, I'm getting 200 million, y'all need to be running the plays for me. You're not gonna go crash it. Same with Bridges.
Yes.
Bridges was leading Brooklyn in scoring. Now they lost in the first round. They was
Yeah.
terrible. But
Right.
he could have been like, nah, man, I was averaging 26 here. No,
No.
he played his
The
role.
boy played his
That's
role.
who.
Exactly.
That's who.
That's why teams to me, like, they're gonna be sharing championships, but
Yes.
OKC is gonna be around for a while because guys just know this is Shea's team.
Yeah.
They're not, you
Ain't
get
no
what I'm
question.
saying? Yeah. It's just now going to be them is going to, they're probably just going to move off of Jalen when they decide to pay Mitchell. That's probably what they're going to do. And
Right.
he's
Because
going to be
Mitchell's
there.
been.
His
Yeah.
tools are going to shuffle or Chet going to be out of there if he do another 4-point game. You see, they already done drafted my bears for Michigan. They
Yeah.
like, this for you, Chet.
Yeah.
They got
Exactly.
Chet insurance.
That's a warning shot.
Yeah, they like, we would have got a 7-3 guy because you will
And they
be
got
on
my
this
man that can
bench.
shoot too. That
Yeah, they
one guy
got
that can
it.
shoot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
so that's just what I look at with the league. But
It's,
I am excited. I think like a few years ago, I was like scared because we was in a place where it's like, where is this talent coming from? Who's going to be the next guys to carry it? But
yeah.
seeing, I don't know, they creating these super babies that's coming into the league, man. Like these guys coming in with these damn former athletes. Shoot, Marcus Spears, his son just reclassified.
Man,
He going to Texas.
Yeah, and he
man,
nice.
Yeah,
my
I seen
man
that.
could
I seen
hoop.
that. He 2026 now. Yeah, I seen
He
that.
could hoop. So, and that's a
But
lot.
then
Like,
you got Theo Randolph twin sons. They going to USC.
right.
Okay.
And then you got everybody want to continue to give me this doomsday prophecy about American basketball. And
Nah.
I'm like, let's be real. Okay, cool. So the let's say half of the top 10 is from somewhere else, right?
Yep.
But they all not from the same place, goofies. That's not how you win Olympic basketball. They got to go and play for their own country. Greece be getting stumped. Yeah, they got
Yeah.
Giannis. They be getting mollywopped. I'm
Yeah, they couldn't
confused
beat
on how
Spain.
we've been doing this math here. Because you're going
Shoot.
to tell me if I roll out Brunson and Ant-Man and Cooper and Chet and all, like, and, and continue, like, I can't, we ain't got no chance no more? Like, what
Man,
we
the
talking
crazy part
Right.
is Duke's
Jalen.
best player, the best player on Team USA, he can't even he's not even eligible to the 2028 draft.
about?
Dang.
Yeah,
He was
so,
playing in Spain and now Duke got him for a 2-year commitment.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like,
So what we
man,
talk about? Like people be weird because everybody want to. The whole thing is let's be critical. Well, I don't like new basketball. You know who I hate hearing say that? Former NBA players, because go out and train and teach and coach then, or shut up.
do what
Why
Teague
are
is
why
doing.
all y'all dogging the sport that made you rich? Fix it then, Goofy. Who else supposed to do it?
The crazy part is most of y'all sponsor your own AAU teams and let them
Yes,
play like that garbage way.
y'all hate AAU culture, but we got teams with your full name on it.
Team hero.
Right.
You don't get out of here. And this is the thing. Watch this. Jerry Sloan played in the NBA. Pat Riley played in the NBA. Phil Jackson played in the NBA. You see what I'm saying? And there's a lot of college coaches that also played in the NBA and played D1 ball. If you on the couch and you just saying that the game sucked, then you part of the problem. Like I'll be so confused, bro. They just it's just weird because everything nowadays is, can I say something suck and make an argument for it?
And that's why I kind of got it. I stopped the toxicity of the sport because I didn't want to be like boxing and the guys kill it, a sport that I enjoy watching. I actually
Yeah,
enjoyed this year's playoffs. I hate that I
yeah,
had to find a million places to watch the games, but
yeah. That
the
part sucked.
yeah, but
But
the games were actually competitive. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like, Orlando and Detroit was having some rock fights, but I could see guys caring and competing. And
cause
even during the regular season, this was probably one of the more competitive regular seasons outside of the
yeah,
tanking shit that's always been around. But shoot,
cause,
Houston tanked back to back years and got Samson and Elijah one. So, and that
'cause
was
people
your
people
old
be
head.
lying. People lie all the time. New York tanked to get Patrick Ewing, but watch this.
Right.
You can't tell me that you enjoyed the New Jersey Nets, Detroit Pistons, Western Conference Finals. I mean Eastern Conference Finals when nobody could hit nothing. And
You like
I
that?
watched the game. It
79 and
was
76.
fam. Listen, and then you can't tell me you was like, man, I can't wait for this San Antonio, New Jersey finals. You can't
I
tell me
think
that.
that might have been the only finals I didn't watch, bro.
You can't tell me you was ready, like, oh, let's go ahead and do that. Get out of here, man.
The early 2000s, it was called Kobe and Shaq. If it wasn't Kobe and Shaq, I probably
I'm
wouldn't.
gonna tell
I ain't
you
gonna even
another
watch them finals. I ain't
finals
gonna
that
lie.
was hard to watch. I
Yeah.
went outside and started hooping a lot. Houston and New York.
Oh
In
yeah,
Oh
I
'94.
yeah,
was
yeah.
young on that one. I tell you one that was tough to
Ooh, man,
watch, but it was good basketball. Shit, go back and look at that scores of that San Antonio Detroit finals, bro.
yeah, fam. Well,
Some of them games was
I
like
watched
81-75 going to overtime, bro. I'm
Yeah.
like, duh.
Utah and Chicago. They was barely scoring, and I'm gonna tell you, watching the series over again because I did that. Those guys, nothing looked good except Mike. I'm talking about even Scotty. Nothing looked good. And that's when I was in love with basketball. I went back and watched it. You know what it was like? When I was little, I used to watch Bloodsport. It was one of my favorite movies.
Yeah,
I
then you
watched it
realize,
recently and it sucked.
He talking about
stay
with
with
Jack
me,
Bob Van
right?
It
Dam.
is a few movies
Yeah.
like that when I grew up too. It's a
Nah,
few
the
movies.
movies that sucked to me, like when I got older, I was a huge Power Rangers fan. And I remember being like 20 And I remember going to the movies. I was
Yeah,
excited. It was
Yeah.
dope. And then I look, I
man,
was like, God, I like this shit. What is this?
it's terrible.
What is this I'm watching? But that's
Yeah,
why at the
I
same
remember
time,
that.
though, while we not gonna say one, you shouldn't compare eras because your time is your time.
right.
Those
Absolutely.
guys used what they had during their era, and that's how they competed, and
Right.
they got to the highest level. Like, let's be real. As much shit as we want to talk about that Utah team, they beat Kobe and Shaq 8-1 in consecutive playoffs.
Yes.
8-1. And that
Yeah.
was a I
When
won't
Greg
say prom
Ostertag
Shaq,
started.
but that team won 61 games and they got them up out of there
Yeah.
I'll say prime Shaq.
with that weak ass pick and roll and all that.
Who
They
was
beat
the
the
peak? Who
hell
was
out
the
of them
Greg
peak
guys.
Shaq though?
Greg Ostertag was starting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Who else,
they
Thank
JJ?
you.
That's my nephew.
Hornacek
That's my
and
nephew.
Ostertag starting, and Shandon Anderson coming off the bench.
yeah.
Antoine Carr,
Yeah, fam. So this is why
But
I'm
O'Keefe, Adam
a prime
Keefe.
example
Howard
why
Isaac,
we
Howard
found
Isaac.
out that old dudes' memories, they don't like to actually go to what happened. So when Tim Hardaway was like, I already won this. You saw that?
Yeah, I
And it
Yeah.
was
seen
like your
that.
best teammates?
Yeah,
Because in his brain, he like, man, what you talking about? I got
but
Chris Mullin, Mitch
Mullen.
Richmond, I got some
What
dogs.
was the other dude? What was the other dude name? Something.
So,
Marcionis or something. I was like,
yeah, and
what?
so and Sarunas Marshalonis, he was a dog. I got this one.
They
They
asked
could
Quinn
hoop.
Cook. They asked Quinn
They
Cook who else
they
they
could
think.
hoop, but he was like Brian, KD, Steph. You know what? Never mind. Like, yeah,
He not
like,
convinced Carter went crazy.
but in
So
your brain, before somebody makes you really look at what you're saying, your brain be like, I'm right. Ain't no
he got
way.
the three best players from this era, pretty much.
Like, come on, dog. Like, and listen, it's nothing wrong with. I think that that the only things where you could put somebody from an era to an era, and they really kind of like I could make Sugar Ray Leonard box in any era, and he's still gonna be Sugar Ray Leonard
Oh man, I
because
was looking at
boxing is
That's
some
a fact.
very
That's a
highlights. I
fact.
couldn't believe what I was watching.
yeah. I could put
Yeah, I think
Prime Roy
boxing. Yeah,
anywhere, and Prime Roy gonna be Superman anywhere. So
yeah,
boxing is different.
boxing is different. Yeah,
Football, if you are running back, if you play certain positions, I could put you in any era, and
Yeah,
you'll still be you, right?
yeah.
And,
like
certain
Walter
things
Payton. I think Walter
translate,
Payton could be good in any
right?
era.
But see, but I'm glad you brought up football, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because now, and I'm seeing it. I don't want to jump around, but I'm getting older. As getting older, you see now like your guys that you look up to start being disrespected, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like, for damn near 30 years, 25 years of my life, I've heard nothing but Jay-Z as being one of the greatest rappers ever.
Mm-hmm.
But now you got these new young kids trolling. Oh, he's never been good. He was never that guy. He's terrible. I'm like, bro, how are we rewriting? Why are we rewriting history now?
You know
It's
Even
why?
with
some
You know
of it's
why,
stupid
Loki,
cuz?
stuff, bro.
I'm gonna tell you
yeah,
why. Because our age group is helping. The people that saying the craziest stuff is my age.
yeah,
Like that's what they doing. Like and older. Like you got everybody got to say something, and then they want to look at something differently, and then because they want to go viral, right? The
yeah,
worst dudes is my age and older, jumping out
yeah.
there saying crazy stuff.
Like who is this Ray Daniels dude? And you're an
Oh,
exec, but
he is
everybody want to
a
go viral.
he chasing, he chasing clout. And now
Yeah,
people know what he looked like. And people didn't know what you looked like before. And now you want to be on TV, fam.
Right.
Listen, it's
yeah.
weak. It's weak. It's
It's
weak.
annoying to me, and that's where I get mad at people. Where it's like you can have your favorites, but let's not rewrite history. And the only
Right.
reason why I was bringing up Jay was John Elway was considered a great quarterback, but if you
Yes.
hmm
go and look at his stats, they
Right.
look terrible. Because I
Right.
think he won MVP one year when they was like 18 touchdowns, 15 interceptions.
Yeah, the most
But
touchdowns
people
he ever do
don't
in a season is like
realize,
29.
but
29.
Yeah.
people don't realize what he was having to go to win. I'm not saying
Right.
you get credit for getting destroyed because he was getting his ass whooped in those
Right.
The
Super
first three,
Bowls,
the first three, yeah.
Yes.
but he was getting there.
Yes.
End of the
And
day,
and and
He experienced some bad
football
teams
was
out here,
different.
though.
Football was different because if you look at Joe Montana numbers, just not like if you didn't know he won, you look at his numbers and be like, dang. But the fact is, Joe Montana was beating everybody.
hmm
yeah,
He
he
never threw a
was.
two. He never threw a pick in the Super Bowl.
Right,
He
that's what I'm
beat
saying. Right.
he beating everybody. He talking about John Candy in the stands before I throw this winning touchdown on y'all real quick. Like
Dang.
it was
Yeah,
dope.
and that's just more
I mean,
so
Joe's
when
a man, though.
I
Joe's a
get
man.
mad. It's like let's not rewrite history. Because I saw someone with that now, and this is why I check out on like this whole internet era
Yeah,
where like Lauren Hill had got her Icon Award, right? And
right.
so one thing I like about getting older is it reminded me of I remember seeing Aretha Franklin, James Brown get those awards.
Yeah,
So now it's dope to see like Lauren Hill get it.
yes,
But
That
now
is good.
everybody just want to go against the grain. Are we
yeah,
sure she needs that type of award? She has one album. It's like, bro, why do we just got to be the go against the grain person to get some retweets and have
yeah,
everybody go and debate against it? It's like,
right.
and you see what it is now after you see it so many times.
Yeah,
That's why I don't fall for it when they do the whole Kobe thing.
yeah,
No, every 2, 3 months, somebody is going to drop a list where he's 11 so
right,
that everybody can go talk about it and
Right.
get their damn algorithm up.
right. It's and it's crazy because at the end of the day, fam, if I had your life on the line and I said you need a shooting guard and you can't have Mike, who you want? The majority of people, especially if they of a certain age, they're gonna be like, man, I don't like him, but I'm taking Kobe.
You know about 90%, probably like
You know what I'm
90%.
saying? Like I saw a video that said that Dwayne Wade's peak was better than Kobe's peak. I'm like,
Or you got your guy. I don't know
Yeah.
what Steph did to Kellerman, but he always got to bring Steph up. Oh, Bron broke Steph in 2016. But
but you
nobody
know,
is going to
I don't
say,
even. Hey, it's funny because I don't even hate Matt Kellerman. He be
but
talking some
by the,
wild
you
junk
gotta,
sometimes. But I
but you
ain't gonna
gotta
lie.
let people stay there. I'm gonna say you right. He broke,
You right.
and Jason Terry broke Bron. If that's the truth, if that's your standard, you see what I'm
Right.
saying? I hate when people make a standard and then don't want to be held
Yeah,
to it.
keep it for everybody. Yeah.
If your standard is weird and you apply it to everybody, I could deal with that a little bit. But we're gonna apply it. Like, okay, you're right. And watch this. And in Larry Bird's first finals, whoever was guarding him broke him too. Scored single digits
He
two
only
or
averaged
three times in the
15.
finals. What you
Yeah,
hey,
talking
he
the
about?
scored 8
crazy
points back to
part
back
is
games.
we used to hear about it so much. They really try to bury 2011 like we didn't see it happen. That wasn't no young Bron. He was
Right.
26.
That's an MVP of the
It
league.
was 8 years in,
Yeah.
Right.
and
Come
he
on,
Yeah.
had,
back to
and
back
we just saw
MVP.
him. The crazy part was he was averaging like 26 through that finals. See, I've lived long enough. I remember what everybody was saying.
Yeah.
People actually got mad at Scottie Pippen because he came out and said, "Look, Mike," he said this in 2011, and this was right going into that finals. He said, Michael Jordan is the best scorer ever, but LeBron is the best player ever.
Yeah,
That
I
was
know
the
that.
same guy that went out and averaged 17 and had 8 points.
Right.
Like, come on now, bruh. But
Right.
then we gonna say the guy that's 6'3" with a sprained MCL that's getting held,
Right.
he got broke. Or did
Right.
he just y'all just won? Like
Right.
y'all, and then my thing is, why
Yeah.
devalue your competition? Because if that's the case, then you don't
Because
get no credit
Kellerman
for
come
beating
from
them.
that.
Yeah.
Kellerman
Exactly.
helped destroy boxing. That's where he comes from. That's his.
See, I don't
That's
know
his.
much about that because I ain't really watched
So
boxing
No,
so
they
back
did,
then.
bro.
him, Lampley, and all them guys, they helped destroy and Merchant. They helped destroy
Yeah,
boxing.
go ahead, explain it, bro, because I don't know what you mean, bro.
So
Matt Kellerman was good.
every
Wait, my
time a
bad, Kurt.
slick
Yeah.
black American boxer was fighting, they would dog him.
Dang.
And they started at Roy Jones' peak, by the way, because if you look at his Beyond the
Oh
Glory, they
man,
was talking crazy about him. So they kept doing that. So they're telling me
where was
that
that?
what I'm watching suck. So why would I want to watch it? So the viewership
Yeah.
goes down because
Right.
you're telling me that this is
The
That's what
back
I
in
trash.
wanted
viewership,
you to
it did
bring
go down. It
together.
did.
That's what I
Yeah,
was wanting you to bring together because I'm like, it
yeah,
was a peak where it was a bridge between like I say Mike, Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather, where like boxing was just not looked at how it was. You get what I'm saying?
hmm
It lost its luster.
yeah,
And a lot of guys, we didn't get to appreciate Lennox Lewis prime.
Oh
yep,
yeah, Lewis.
We
Yeah.
definitely didn't. I know the guys, the names went there. We didn't shit. People forget. How long did Klitschko have his belt? He damn near went like 15 years.
yeah,
Right. Nobody never
yeah.
talk about him. It's a lot of. Yeah, it's a
It
lot
was
of
like
boxers.
whole eras destroyed. We didn't
Yeah.
get to appreciate Winky Wright and all of them.
None of that. He beat Shane Mosley when Shane Mosley was Shane Mosley,
What's the
and
other dude in?
Oh yeah, he
but
became undisputed at one at
yeah, like
54.
fam. At the end of the day, now what they're doing is the same thing. They're like, yo, basketball sucks. So why you want us to watch it? This your job. You telling us not to watch your job is crazy work to be. That
I
is
was thinking about.
insane.
Oh, I was thinking about Paul Williams. That's what I was thinking about. That's
Oh
what I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah,
Paul Williams before the injury. Well, Sergio Martinez starched him before that, but yeah,
Oh
yeah,
like,
he did.
yeah.
He was on his way there before he got that knockout because
yeah,
Paul was looking different. Who
yeah.
was it? I forgot. Somebody keep trying
He was a
to.
total welterweight
What's
too.
the name? Keep trying to throw that rumor out. What's that guy that be with Sean Porter? The white guy talking
Oh,
about he was in circles and Floyd was scared of Paul Williams. Floyd didn't want to fight Paul Williams.
but watch
Man,
this. Watch this. This is the crazy part. People make up narratives about Floyd because it's easy not to like the dude.
Yeah,
My man, there is nothing in Paul's style that makes him difficult for Floyd.
yeah,
Nothing. Because
I ain't
that's
gonna
not the
lie. I think
style
that'd
that
be
gives
easy.
Floyd
I think
problems.
that'd be an easy win for
The
Floyd,
Jose
though.
Luis Castillo style is and the Marcos Medina style was the
Yep.
only thing that gave Floyd problems in boxing. Everything else he could it was easy work. So they know this, but they like to talk crazy. If they don't like your personality, that's why they like Shane so much, even though we know he was on dope. Think
oh
about if
yeah.
Floyd would have got caught taking dope.
Man, they would have buried that boy.
Come on, dog.
I put it
He's
like
not a
this:
good
bump
example to
that.
the kid. That's if they say stuff.
Let him do the steroids like the men. Because
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying.
yeah, yeah. Because we lost Pretty Boy Floyd because his hands was brittle,
Yeah.
so he had to change. Which most people, when you lose your fastball, your career is over.
Yep.
This is the weird part. The same people will tell me that my dog, who I love, and I think he is, but the same people will be like, "Yo, Sweet Pea was one of them ones." But then they'll tell
Yeah,
me Floyd suck. I'm like, I'm confused.
Yeah, that don't make sense at all,
How you
bro.
love
bro.
Sweet Pea and hate Floyd? That's stupid.
Like,
CP be
like how,
I
and
mean,
I
he be.
get it. He's not as exciting,
I looked at that
but
fight
they
with him
talk
and
about
Oscar De La Hoya.
Shakur and
They robbed him. He beat De La Hoya. I watched that fight again.
who did you have in that one? Cuz
Sweet Pea won the fight, man.
he would.
He won
So
that
y'all
fight.
both said okay, okay.
Yeah,
The
They
Golden
weren't
Boy,
about to let that young star
the
lose.
Golden Boy wasn't gonna lose though.
he won the Chavez fight, but they called it a draw.
I think I Corte could have beat. He was on his way to beating De La Hoya too, but he kind of did some
De
stuff
La
he
Hoya
wasn't
was
supposed
a
to.
superstar, but he had to
Only
go on. Remember
person,
that game he had. That
Was
nigga,
I ain't gonna
Trinidad
lie
I
though.
De La
forgot
That
Hoya
that.
first
Trinidad
loss?
fight, he got robbed though. He got robbed
Uh,
after the
yeah,
Trinidad
and
fight.
I thought De La Hoya won that one. Like I thought the opposite on it.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
he beat
said something
Trinidad
like
too.
he thought he won the first 7 rounds. I don't know why he started running though. That was stupid to
That was
me.
stupid. But I thought
yeah.
he won. I thought he was up 6-0 after the first six, and then I thought he won the 11th round. So that means he won the fight. But whatever.
But
It was weird.
boxing is weird to me, right? Because
Yeah,
like this past weekend, I just watched Abdullah Mason.
yeah,
And
I watched that
dude,
fight too.
a lot of people thought that dude won the first 6 rounds, but the refs actually had like Abdullah's margin out further.
yeah,
He turned the gear. He went to another level and stopped my man's. But
yeah,
young dog got a good. He got to stop getting hit so he gets hit too clean for me.
yeah,
And I think the problem is he's one of those manufactured fighters where they're not letting him earn it out the mud.
yeah,
He shouldn't already be champion.
yeah,
And not the fact that he is a champion, they're going to put him against it's either two things going to happen. They're going to keep giving him some bums long enough for him to really get good, or he's
hmm
going to get in a ring with someone he shouldn't be with yet because he's still early in his career.
yeah. He got a lot of development to do. The tools are there. The bones are there. Like it's all there. But
You can see his tails too much.
yeah,
He lets
he
you know.
he gonna
He
have
just
to.
really just yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you get somebody that's tight and they fight inside the box or inside the pocket, fam. You gonna have a problem.
And see, the thing with me though is that 135 division is getting crowded. It's
Yeah,
not too many places you can hide. You can't go fight a Lamont Roach and hide. You
yeah,
can't fight a Zapata. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? Even though dude goofy, you got Schofield there. You get what
yeah,
I'm saying? You still got
Still
Ryo.
there.
Ryo just knocked out De Los Santos.
yeah,
And he was damn
Yeah.
near the boogeyman for people.
fam. It's a lot of talent there, and the problem is
Shakur can still make
these
35,
folks
can
running around
Yep.
and they act like None of these other things exist except the one or two fights that they want to happen.
Yeah, that's the dumb part annoying me.
Right. Like we get it. We want to see certain. I'm confused though because boxing got weird because of some other things. Number one, it used to be weird to call out somebody weight classes below you.
Yeah.
That used to be weird. Now you can call out somebody 2 weight classes below you and say they scared. Huh?
Yeah, that don't make no sense, bro.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on, hold
Tank
on.
can say in a way is scared if he wants to.
I'm at 147. I'm calling you out at 135, and you scared. And then if you ask me for a catch weight, then I'm tripping. Huh?
Yeah. That's why, like, I guess Shakur just signed with Zuffa today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see the fights that he get. I know
Yeah,
him. I can see him. He's gonna be a different type fighter, meaning he's gonna be like Andre. I think he's gonna get out by the time he 33.
yeah.
So he just
Yeah.
won't big fight after big fight. I don't think he's chasing greatness. I
Get, get,
think, hey, I'm
get
secure
that
in this
bread.
bag for my family
Yep.
and I'm gonna get on from there. And I left the sport in a good space,
Yeah.
and I go on and commentate. So for
Mm.
him, because it would have been ideal for him, he can easily fight 3 competitive fights a year.
Yeah.
But I think his problem is, I want this the biggest fight. I need at least 10, 15 mil each time I step in that ring.
Right. I want you to get that bread.
you
Get
know,
that bread. And you know what?
I
As
don't
long as
blame
you
him.
fighting decent fights, get your bread.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's weird because if you look at boxers' resumes, the greatest boxers ever,
Uh-huh.
their resumes are going to be littered with D and C level fighters with a few A level fighters.
hmm
Mm.
Everybody who ever fought. Now you get a guy like Ali or Roberto Duran. They have a lot of A level fighters, but most people that's not how it works.
Yeah, they fought everybody. Yeah,
Right.
because what Sugar didn't fight Aaron Pryor, right? When Aaron
Yeah.
Right.
Pryor,
He wanted to fight him. And you know what's crazy? Aaron Pryor was so mad at him. And then they saw each other after they retired. And Sugar said, man, Sugar Ray was like, man, I couldn't fight you because I love you. He said, if you love me, you would have fought me so I could feed my family.
Oh, right, right.
Like, fam, you was the cash cow. Win, lose, or draw. Beat me in the ring, but that check was going to be great.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I look at it. That's why I'm like, it's just interested to see where these guys, like, even as good as Crawford is, you really just have Spence, Canelo.
Yeah. Like A-level fighters.
He didn't get the. Oh yeah, he didn't fight. He didn't. Only person he didn't fight from welterweight really was Keith Thurman. That's it.
But if you're
Yeah,
talking
but
about
Oh, yeah.
A-level fighters, Bud going to have like 3 of them on his resume. And it's because that's the way it works. Because they
yeah,
don't exist.
yeah,
Like in general, like, you're gonna have about 3 of them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Because if
So
you look at it,
Right.
if you really look at it from Floyd era,
Yeah,
like Cotto was nice, but it
right,
wasn't like he
He was
shit.
an
There's a
everyman
reason why
back
your
then.
Floyd and those other guys you beat
yeah.
did reach that level.
Yeah, I was about to say, it
And
ain't his fault that he was great. It ain't his fault that he was better than everybody else.
and Bob Arum hated your guts.
Yeah.
So when Cotto they was supposed the Henry Brussels fight was supposed to set up the Cotto fight early, but Floyd beat Henry Brussels so bad that Bob Arum was like, "No, we cool." And then people was like, "Look at Floyd didn't." I'm like, "Fam, that's not what actually happened, bro." That's why I be telling y'all about the rules when people be lying, calling people out, and you have the same belt as them. And you come to my weight class and you call me out, but you didn't force the mandatory. You are a liar. You lied to everybody because you can make me fight you.
Right.
And I look at it
Do
too.
y'all think they moving Keyshawn too fast?
Nah, they moving them too slow.
Hmm.
Nah, to be honest, and he has that talent. I think, I
He
think,
undisciplined though. He be missing weight on the scale. That's my problem with
well,
him.
I think he really at 147. I
Because
think
he
if
outgrew
you,
the weight class, yeah.
yeah, Cuz talk about it a lot too. Like a lot of these guys are cramming themselves just into weight classes they're not supposed to be in. And I
Yeah,
really think that's why De Los Santos got his ass knocked out. Because they
yeah,
said, I think he walk around at like 170, 180, and
yeah.
you cramming into 135.
That's what happened to Mikey Garcia. That's why his career over with so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, bro, fight at your weight.
Yeah,
Like, And I think that's why people say they get nervous with Boots because it's like I think he's naturally supposed to be a 160.
Hmm.
And they're nervous about those punches getting caught with those type of punches at 160.
Well,
Right.
Dre think Boot spent too much time in the gym, which is you
Dang.
would think that's not real, but he's like, nah, he spent too much time in the gym.
Dang. That's
They be
crazy.
what's the name? They be gym rats. These guys let it game. Like they was actually it's this one kid who's I think he has like he's like a heavyweight that has the first chance to bring a gold medal since Dre
Hmm.
in the Olympics. And this is African kid. Well, he has an African last name,
Hmm.
and he's won every division since he's been 80 pounds and up. He's won
Yeah,
every tournament.
he sound
And
like Ray Ward, baby.
yeah, so they said like this kid has a chance because what it was is Roy was talking about the difference between him and his fighter. He said his
Uh-huh.
fighter is like 30, started late, but this kid has been in the gym since 5.
Mm.
So you just get a different type of skills when you come up in those
Them
fundamentals.
Lamar Roach ain't Lamar Roach and Williams and Pettis supposed to be fighting?
Yeah, that's in August. That's
Yeah,
gonna be a good one. So I really think those are like the type of fights that Shakur is gonna get going forward.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
think he called out. I won't say he said
Why
he
you want?
wants to fight Gary Antoine. So
yeah. He did say that.
I think eventually we are going to get the Haney fight.
Yeah, there's gonna be too much
But
money for it not to happen.
I put it like this: I only want to see that Haney fight if Haney beats Keyshawn. If Keyshawn going to beat Haney, I don't know if I would have watched that fight.
Right.
Yeah,
And then
we got to get
too,
that for sure.
but I guess they got him cornered. He got to choose if he gonna take the fight with Keyshawn or if he
Yeah,
gonna give up the belt and fight at 144.
yeah,
So we gonna really find out if he Debo. But
right.
then too, I give Haney his respect as well. I don't even want to disrespect him because he didn't have to take that Norman fight. A lot of
Right.
people thought he was gonna lose that fight, and he went out and beat him.
Yeah, man. But I
So he
think a
gets
lot of
his
these
credit.
kids, when you see the difference between the guys who skip the amateur process, though,
Yeah, you do. You do.
you start to see like the little skill difference in the gaps, and it's like, yeah, you talent and you athletic, but you definitely skip the amateur process.
Because the problem is when you're coming up through the amateurs like Dre did, like we said, the difference, and Roy was talking about that top
Mm,
prospect.
yes,
When you fight at different levels, you're used to seeing different styles going
yes,
through the amateurs. And
yes,
then two, you fight at different weight classes, so you're able to pick up different tools and tricks from each weight class
and you got
that
to
you
go to
fight
other
at.
I
countries.
mean,
Yeah,
you got T.O. and what's and Rolly fighting in August. I just seen that shit
I
early.
think
Okay.
T.O. gonna win.
Me too.
I hope To win.
I put it like this. I just think Shakur was just so much better than him. This was my logic, and I might be wrong, cuz if he did never fought Shakur, I think everyone would have had Tio as the favorite going into that fight.
Yeah,
But
until somebody exposes it,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Then
yeah,
people get it twisted, kind of, and then they lie to you, kind of like I watch I watched Burt Sugar say, "Yo, man, I think that Juan Manuel Marquez is probably gonna beat Floyd,
it's crazy.
and he's more dangerous to Floyd than Pacquiao." And then when he beat him, he's like, "You know what? That's stupid. Why he fought him? Because he exposed it, right?" So people be wrong in a mug until somebody expose it.
12 nothing, man. 12 nothing. Nah,
Easy work.
so
Oh, nothing. Easy work, man.
but I think it is some exciting fights out there. I would love to see I think it's gonna be a good fight too if Bivol fought what's my man's with the hand speed? Benavidez. I would
Oh
love to
yeah.
see Benavidez and Bivol.
Why?
Hold on. Ain't
Why
who's been to be
Shakur
that
won't
camp
fight
now?
O'Shaquie, bro? Why Shakur won't fight O'Shaquie?
Ain't
He
no
want
money.
the money.
He want the
It's the
money, man. No bread and nothing.
yeah. Oshaki not gonna bring that. And Oshaki is good. I put it like this, and this is why I like Gary Antoine's answer. He said, I want to fight Shakur, But if I gotta go clear the division and make myself worthy of doing that, I'll go do that. If
Yeah,
I'm Shockey, you need to go collect some more belts and force your way into fighting that guy.
right.
Because my thing is this too, right? And I'm not saying Shakur gets the excuse, but he was avoided so much. Now he's the cash cow. Not everybody want to jump to get that $10 million payday too, or that you'll get your $5 million payday. You get what I'm saying? And it's like they want to skip the line. And that's
Yeah,
the part that's annoying me now. You
you
don't
got to
get to
get it.
skip that line and say, all right, I want to fight Shakur now. It was
Yeah,
kind of annoying thing what like Thurman did after Crawford won. You
yeah.
didn't want to fight Crawford that whole time. Now he go out and beat
He
Spence.
didn't want
Hey
to fight.
champ, let me get that fight. Crawford said, man, kick rocks. I'll never fight you.
This the thing. People be when people say they want to fight somebody, the first thing I do now is I go through the rankings. And if you trying to fight for the IBF and you fifth, I'm like, oh, you trying to trick us because you know you're not going to get this fight because you fifth in the rankings. Don't even make no sense.
Yeah. These guys want to win. What it is guys just want to garner clicks. And
Yeah,
at the end of the day, but that's why I say boxing is getting to the point. There's really no places to hide at 140. Really,
yeah,
the one division you can really hide in now is 147 because everybody done like moved on from there.
yeah. They
You get
moved
what
up.
I'm saying? That's really the only spot because Norman's
And
at
everybody from
154.
140 went to 147.
Yeah, but 140 still had well, you got Hitchens now at 147, but 140 still, like I say, got Gary Antoine. You still got Shakur, he got a belt at 140.
Yeah.
Um, you still got
I think one of
Pitbull
the
at
belts vacant.
140.
I think one of the belts vacant.
Who was it? Shakur
The
got.
belt Richard Hitchens had, the IBF belt, I think.
Oh yeah, that belt. Yeah, because he went up to 147, couldn't make weight.
Man, Pitbull will be headbutting folk, don't he?
Oh my gosh, man. And that's the part that pissed me off with Roach. I think Roach started too late, but I think he said he broke his hand in that fight.
He probably did. It
But to
happened.
me, Roach
I
had
don't
him.
want to hear it though.
Yeah.
Tank just need to leave the sport. He playing around. He don't want to fight.
I guess they had the discussions because Haney Bill talked to him. They said that Tank won't be ready till early 2027.
Tank over there with Benavidez and them, huh?
Yeah, he's still with Premier.
Okay.
And
Because
see, that's the
I saw
problem
Benavidez
too.
working the mitts for him.
Oh, they've been working. Well, I know they all in the same. I know they under the same company.
Yeah, so
No, he
I
Premier
saw
switched.
them
He
like
Boxing.
switched trainers.
actually like
He
training
switched
together.
trainers. He switched trainers.
Oh yeah, because he not with he left he left his Cal and them
Yeah,
Yeah.
after the what's her name fight. But that was your fault. Your fault. I don't think that was your trainer's fault. That was you. You went out there underestimated Lamont.
it's almost always your fault.
Yeah.
He he loses rounds a lot.
All that waiting.
Waiting for the shot, doing it. Now you under on down on the cards, and now your guys want you to have urgency because they done
Right.
told you not to do that dumb stuff. Now you
Right.
want to get mad at them. Because that's the thing too. I like Earl, but I don't like how much he been throwing Derek under the belt under the bus like that. It's
Yeah,
like
they
Spence,
should
you
have
got
kept
to
that
take
in house.
some. You got to take accountability for what you did, bro.
Yeah, because in real life, you lost because you was drinking too much and you got thrown through a car window.
Yes,
Like, like all that other stuff is secondary, fam.
Mhm.
You almost killed yourself.
you
Like,
put the body under so
Mhm.
much trauma, bro, and
yeah,
then you went in there with a guy that is considered one of the greatest ever. What
yeah,
the hell did you think was gonna happen?
right, fam. Like, what you tripping, bro? Like, I don't want to hear you talk about nothing else, even if y'all didn't spar. So what? At the end of the day, if you would have never threw yourself through a car window and hit the concrete with your face, you wouldn't have had to worry about all that.
And I know we bring this fight up a lot, and you said that was probably the most you've been wrong in a fight. But my thing is, if they was to fight 10 times, how many times do we see that result?
Well, you talking about if you take away Earl being irresponsible?
Yeah.
You get a good fight. If you take away Earl being irresponsible, the fight is different because the things that Earl used to do well physically were some of the things that Bud didn't absolutely take well, like dominate different. So based on that, alone, you get a better fight.
To be honest, and I review that fight a lot. I see what Earl was trying to do. He
Mm-hmm.
was really getting caught up though in the exchanges, the timing. Because
Yeah,
if you
in
look
between.
at it, he was pressing them well, and then it'll be that one moment when you getting hit and not expected to get hit.
Yeah,
And I
in
think,
between.
yeah, in between. Really, that's what happened to Zayas and Boots. It's like, man, I just got to touch this guy.
Yeah,
But now
but
you can't
you
get
can't.
to him.
You can't.
And then you're not seeing those punches, man. That's worse than getting hit
Look,
square on because you're
think
not
about
expecting that
think
shit.
about what he did. Because not only did he slam himself into the concrete, he also detached his retina and had to have eye surgery, took away some of your peripheral. Bam, you did this to yourself, dog. Like, like let's
Oh
keep it
yeah,
a beam.
that's why they canceled the Manny Pacquiao fight because of the
Yeah,
detached
like
retina.
his retina was detached. I'm like, yeah, and then I'll be so confused because the people, if I'm in something, the people who have what I want, I need to do what they did in some way, shape, or form. So if you look at Floyd and B Hop and like they they really took care of themselves. Dre Ward, they took care of themselves.
Yeah, B Hop look amazing, bro. He said that
Yeah.
though. He like, man, I don't put garbage in my body, bro. I
Mm-hmm.
don't drink. I
Mm-hmm.
don't do drugs.
Man, I
Like,
watched that. I watched that fight with him. Man, he did Trinidad dirty. I watched that fight the other day.
Yeah.
Everybody thought he was gonna lose to Trinidad too.
I was at Fort Stewart in a sports bar with 1 million Puerto Ricans when that fight happened.
let me trigger you. Who did you have in that B Hop and Calzaghe?
Man, I didn't. I was rooting for B Hop, and I didn't care nothing about Kawasaki. But I knew what Kawasaki did. He stayed overseas for all them years, and he was like, "I'll fight y'all now."
Yeah, they talked about it. Why we never got Calzaghe and Ward? Did they just miss each other? Or
No, Kawasaki is too smart to take those fights.
okay.
Nah, fam, I'm not doing that. Nope.
Because he got people at the right time too. I know
Yeah,
he got Roy at the end and Roy dropped him. I
yeah,
hated how he was styling on him at the end.
yeah.
That was sick. But
He
Roy
he did not. He did not want none of Dre Ward. Dre Ward was going to fight at a distance he didn't want to fight at. He was going to make it rough. It was going to be rugged, and he would. I think he would have quit at some point, took a knee, and just not got back up. I think that's the type of fight it would have been.
Mm. So he pretty much just fought the older guys.
Yeah, he ain't want none of them. He didn't want to actually um, challenge
Um,
himself to see if he could beat somebody legit. Because otherwise, he'd have just like Triple G.
yeah.
This what people like, yo, he fought Canelo. I'm like, Canelo used to be at 140 at one point in time. Stop acting like Triple G. He thought he could knock him out. That's why he took the fight. But then he didn't want none of Dre Ward. And he Dre Ward was undisputed, one level above you.
But see, that's the crazy part where people annoy me. It's like Dre had to go fight Kovalev, and people
Yeah,
forget Kovalev was the boogeyman. Like Canelo
yeah,
got a different version of Kovalev.
yeah,
Kovalev had
He
killed someone in the ring.
yeah,
he got the watch version.
Yeah, but he killed someone in the ring.
yeah.
I remember Jim Lampley was like, Roar don't need to take this fight. He was
Right.
like, he was fearful of Dre taking that fight.
Yeah,
And he got drop bomb. Everybody was like, woo. Like,
yeah.
Dre, what you doing? Until you see his levels though. That's
And
why that's
he
why
walked
coming through the
him
amateurs
down.
matter.
Walked
The
him down.
rematch, the rematch. He knocked him out with that body shot in the rematch.
Yeah. Like at the end of the day, and if you look at the documentary, they're showing them draining Ward's knee before that fight, before the first fight.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. So Dre wasn't even Dre, and he still walked him down. Got up off the canvas and walked him down. And that's why he was like, "I'm gonna take this rematch. I'm finna beat him worse."
Yeah,
Like
that
before we do
second
that,
one, you could tell he downloaded all that information. It
yeah,
was
he
just
finna get this
like
work.
it's levels.
And Triple G was like, "I'm glad I did not take that fight."
But that's why I let Dre admonish the fighters. One, he's
Hmm.
undefeated.
Yeah,
He's an Olympian. That's why I don't mind
He
Dre.
ain't lost a fight since he was 13 years old.
Yeah, that's why
hmm,
I'm more so like what he was saying about Boots.
hmm,
Like he came out and was like, I like showing guys you're not on my level.
hmm.
I want to show you I'm that much better. Like Dre is like Shakur. He gonna make it boring. I'm
Yeah,
gonna come out here and whoop your ass. It's not
yep.
gonna be a decision.
Finna
Hey,
rough you up.
if you want to be entertained, go watch someone else. But I'm about to go
I'm
here.
finna win.
I thank you, and I'm gonna give this guy a lesson. And you gonna see this fight and be like, "Damn, it wasn't
Yeah,
close." So
and,
that's why I say I let Dre do that.
yeah.
But it's just I hate that his
It don't
prime
never
was
seem like it's
taken.
malice with Dre too. It don't never seem like
No,
he
it's
hating.
love.
Right,
He's a minister. He's
right.
talking to these guys with love, man.
Yeah. So
If
it's
you
better.
What Dre fought at what? Super middle and light heavyweight, right?
Yeah.
Super
Well,
middle.
in the Olympics, he was a light heavy,
Yeah.
and then he was a super middle, and then
what
went
was
back to
the
work.
what was the highest you think he could have went? Meaning like weight wise.
Depending, like he could have fought a smaller heavyweight, depending on how small they were. You know what I'm saying? But like these
So
guys ain't hardly no small heavyweights no more. Them are super heavyweights, which is what
Well, he
makes
could
it
have went.
hard,
He
right?
probably could have went. He probably could have went to cruiserweight, probably.
Because the heavyweights now they're not even heavyweights; they're super heavyweights.
shoot,
Because
Benavidez look good at
really, who think
cruiserweight.
Usyk small for a heavyweight?
Yeah, it's
I'm
it's
glad he
it's rough.
retired. I'm glad he
Yeah,
retired because that last fight let me know it's time for him to
it was
go.
time.
It
It
was
was
like, all
time.
right, you playing, you
It was time.
41, you
Yeah,
playing
yeah, chill,
like
chill,
get,
chill, because
get up
you
out
sit
of
on down.
here.
Yeah,
And
Because when guys start,
you beat
with,
everybody you was supposed to beat. You beat AJ twice. You beat
yeah,
Fury twice. Only person you ain't fight was Wilder. That's it. You
you
would have
beat
beat
the
him too.
bois.
yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, and I wouldn't want to see Wilder go out and get destroyed like that.
No.
I wouldn't even want to see that. And I don't think he. I think he put pushing his 40s. A lot of these guys.
Him
I'm
and
not saying.
AJ, him and AJ left 100 mil on the table.
I thought they was discussing the fight. Who
Nah,
we
but
getting?
they
Joshua
ain't
and
finna get no 100 mil.
no, I'm
When
saying who Joshua about to fight? Isn't he trying to get Fury?
Yeah,
they
yeah,
talking about it. But
yeah. They
if
ain't never fought.
Deontay and AJ would have fought a few years ago, they could have got 100 mil.
They could have. They would with the problem with Deontay, he dev he should have fought him after Fury.
Hmm.
But when he started getting washed by them other guys, I was like, all right, Deontay, what the
Yeah,
hell you
you
doing,
got to
bro?
chill, bro.
When he
It's
lost to that Chinese dude, I was like, bruh.
yeah. And what's crazy is when you look at Deontay was born with a punch. Deontay Wilder, I watched him doing 360 two-hand dunks in the gym. He's just an athlete, right? So, but no fundamentals. They couldn't. The guy who was supposed to train him was already dead.
Who was that?
Stewart. He's supposed to came to
Mm,
Crunk, and
Emmanuel.
that he was born to be trained by him. He would have trained him exactly how he trained Tommy Hearns as far as how to throw that right, how to like man. And if he'd have learned that,
That's why I don't go on Deontay so much because it was just natural talent, bro.
yeah. He woke up
And
one day and was like, I'm a box. What?
that's
Yeah.
and I think that's what Roy said. He got a guy like that used to be like a football
Hmm.
player and is
Yeah.
athletic, but he like eventually the fundamentals is just gonna catch up to him.
Yeah. And it's hard. So Shakur, Devin, Andre Ward, Tim Bradley, all them guys been in the gym since they was babies.
Yeah.
It's
Mm.
hard to cover to make up the gap unless you just so superior to a person. Eventually, the superiority gonna disappear, and it's gonna come down to your skill set.
Shoot, but going back right quick, this
Cause
I think
Tim
Spence
Brad.
might need to. I think this might be Spence's last one. I don't
Yeah,
know,
we're gonna find out really quickly if it's supposed to be his last one.
but I'm like, how many fighters go 3 years between fights like that? That's crazy.
The only one, like, it's not many. Sugar
Boot,
Ray did it. I
Boot,
think
Boot,
I
Booth want to
Keith
fight
Thurman did
Fundora,
it
but
by mistake.
Fundora trying to fight somebody else.
Thurman did it by mistake. You said
Yeah.
Fundora tried to fight who?
Booth's trying to fight Fundora, but Fundora trying to fight is mandatory. He
I
trying to
want to
keep that.
see.
Well, they
I put
stripping
it
folks.
like
He might
this.
have to fight as mandatory. They're taking people belts now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll put it like this. They won't do it because it's Eddie Fighter. I would love to see what Boots would do with Madrimov because Ortiz has fought Madrimov and we've seen Crawford fight Madrimov. I would just like to see what Boots would do with that style, that European style that got awkward.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna go. Crawford pretty much realized he was going on 6, but it
Mm-hmm.
took a while for him to realize with that weird herky jerky style.
Yeah.
I want to see what Boots does with more of a more cerebral fighter.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Herky jerky, but that's Eddie's guy. I don't think he would do that fight,
Yeah. He probably
but
won't.
he can. He got 2 belts, so Fundora or what's the other guy? Ortiz. They got to see him.
Yeah.
He in the driver's seat, so
Yeah. And
I'm happy for Boots. I
yeah.
think that was dope what he did at Barclays. He put
Mm-hmm.
on a hell of a show. I was
Yeah.
happy for that, man. Now I want to see the guys give them the fights now. I want
So
that politics stuff out of there.
why Bill and them trying to convince us that Boots scared of Devin Haney?
Stop, man.
Why are
Stop.
they trying to come on, dog. Y'all gotta relax.
My
You
thing
can't
is, what is Bill and them trying to accomplish?
they're trying to pimp everybody so that every time Devin Haney fight, he make the most money possible.
Yeah,
That's what
because
they're
it's
trying to do.
like, bro, like that's annoying me because there's so many fights for y'all out there. You
Right.
got Darcy.
Pick
You could
one.
go and fight Ryan.
Pick one.
Y'all could have went in for a Rolly. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, who do y'all want to fight?
Right. We don't
It's
want to hear
weird.
you saying everybody don't want to fight you. You're lying.
You know what? I think that's the gift and the curse of beating Brian Norman. He had
Mm-hmm.
to take that fight because people was damn near like, shit, you done, bro.
Yeah.
And he had to go out there and prove it.
Yeah.
Now it's like he got that win, and now he back to doing that goofy stuff he was doing.
Yeah. And what happens is in today's world, you can develop a following on your personal social media, and then people could have you thinking you something different.
Because you talking to your damn fans.
Right. You
And
talk to
that's one
your
thing I
fans.
learned about algorithms. Your algorithm is going to tailor to everything you like. So
Mm-hmm.
if I'm a J. Cole fan, I'm going to get nothing but positive reviews of J. Cole. I'm
Yeah.
not going to see the haters.
Yeah.
So that would make me think that when I go out and say his album is album of the year and everyone is agreeing with me, it's because
Right.
that's what my algorithm wants me to believe.
Yes.
It's not going to show me everyone else saying Don Tolliver or all that other shit.
Right.
So these guys is like, y'all got to go back and get in touch with reality. And
Yeah.
that's the only thing I get annoyed with this social media crap. It's
Hey,
like,
speaking of rap, real quick,
yeah,
what y'all think of Lux joint he did at Hitman Holla? The no name joint he just did.
man, I love Lux, man. That is one of my favorite rappers. It was
Lux
like,
put so much stuff in them lines. It was crazy.
he did, man. What made me know Lux was cold when he jumped on that what was it, Joey Badass
Man, oh my
this.
goodness.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was like, leave
What
this man alone.
leave him be. Y'all listen, you gotta be a certain caliber of wordsmith on a beat if you're gonna do this. Like some of the guys can rap with him like off a beat because people got different styles, different crowds. But we talking about on this beat and he used that battle rap brain to get at you on the beat. You got some problems, dog.
Yeah,
That
I
I
was
heard
agree.
just
that
annoying
JD.
me. But that's the only thing that annoyed me about Lux is because I don't like Mook, but he went out and lost to Mook. I was like, bro, what
Yeah,
was you doing? He overthought that one, man. I was
Yeah,
like, what are you doing?
yeah. It was,
And Mook,
that event was terrible. I ain't gonna lie, that
and
joke was terrible. But
and I think a big problem is Lux normally don't like the people he battled.
yeah.
And Mook, his like that at this point, that's his bro.
Yeah, they are boys.
yeah,
So
they never had no real beef or
right,
nothing. It was
it's
never no
weird.
yeah.
So this they said Lux, that first battle that was on Smack, Lux came to that on a bike. He rode a bike through Harlem to go battle Mook at the little barbershop they was in.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how really it was back then. What's
Yeah,
up?
that,
We
and you
here.
see the
Oh, you talking about
difference.
the other? Yeah, the first battle. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I know Lux was good because
Mm-hmm.
I was a Charlie Clips fan at that time, and
Clips was
Lux
good
got
too.
clips.
Clips was
Lux
good too. Yeah.
Clips got him like that first or second round, and then
Yeah.
Lux just started killing my man.
Man.
Oh
Them,
my god, them second and third rounds, Lux just put it together. I was like, man, I was
uh,
hurt. I was
it's
hurt.
that
Oh,
skill set of, and Lupe just came on and said, man, they just trolled y'all. They clipped something at a spot to make it seem like I said. And then when you look at it, he didn't say what they said in the way that they said it. He said that when they were talking about specifically punchline rapping, somebody else brought up Nas in the chat, and he was like,
Oh,
Nas don't do that, and neither do like I don't really do that. Neither one of us were ranked high. So he like, fam, number one, I didn't bring up Nas. Number two, that's not what I said. So he came in on Green and Torre live and like, fam, they clipped it right there, but play it, and then they played it. I'm like,
oh yeah, because Green was
right.
going in on them like rappers are dumb and what the
yeah,
hell is wrong with them. But let's be real, Nas isn't a punchline rapper.
right.
It's
That's
like let's
that's not it.
he's not.
Right,
He didn't say anything wrong. Like I
right.
was just listening to like one thing I like doing now that brings me joy is watching the younger generation react to the older guys and appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I
I'm
like seeing
watching
the
a young
young
Yeah, I
dude.
like that. It's one young
Yes.
dude that be doing
yeah,
Nas. He be doing yeah.
yeah. There's one
Dex,
guy,
y'all watch Dex TV?
yeah. But the only thing I laugh at that nigga, and I might be different. I'm like Dex. I'm like a year older than you, bro. What you
Right.
mean you didn't know them niggas, bro?
But
Cause I'm like, I knew
sometimes they
them.
get
Yeah.
on my nerves because they be acting like they stupid.
Yeah, I'm like,
That,
you was there. It's money in seeing you young and reacting. But
yeah.
no, what I really like is seeing young guys react to Jay-Z. And then I
Mm-hmm.
like the younger guys that go and watch Mike.
Yeah.
Cause they'd be like, oh, shoot. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
you see
Yeah.
it's different.
It means
Yeah.
something. Like, man, there's a reason why you'll get modern, even people who are LeBron guys. Like, if you don't go off your memory and you watch, like, I'm talking about pre NBA championship Michael Jordan. He
Oh,
don't look
bro,
like a normal human.
he don't.
He
And to
don't.
be
And
honest, I was like, because I remember being in that era and Kobe was going, had his shot at being the GOAT, and I was going for Kobe.
mm-hmm.
And I remember it was like summer of 2010. I'm like, look, bro, you got access to YouTube.
Yeah, check
And
it
I
out.
went back, I didn't watch highlights. I went back and watched full games. And
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, bro, Mike different. I'm like,
yeah,
I see. I
bam.
see now. I think the problem with me is, and I like going against the grain. I won't say I like going against the grain. I
Mm,
hate when just so many people say the same thing if something is great. I got to determine it on my own.
yeah,
So
let me.
like I like listening to albums weeks later. You get what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I
yeah,
like revisiting things like that a week later.
yeah,
That's how I actually end up liking Wale album because I
yeah,
listened to it later after everyone was hyping it up, and I'm like, oh no,
yeah.
this is a great album. I'm like,
Wale
what's good
talented
is
too,
good.
man. Yeah,
He is.
when you
When people
What
watch,
album you
forget,
talking about? His first one?
huh?
yeah,
Yeah, the first one. His first
Listen,
album. Yeah.
Lotus Flower Bomb is on one of my playlists right now.
and it's what people forget, and we always had this debate, Dre and us. It was like for a while that fourth spot was up for grabs behind the
Mm-hmm,
big three. And Future just settled in on it because he just ended up having that success. But for
mm-hmm,
a while, we thought it was either going to be Wale. He started there because actually, Wale album came out before all of the big three. He
mm-hmm,
was the first one to have an album drop.
Yep.
But the problem is Rock Nation and everyone fumbled it because they pushed that Lady Gaga single when they should have pushed Pretty Girls.
mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then by the time that you lose a sound, now he go to MMG. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So they
Right.
fumbled Wale, but Wale actually came out before all of them. Then
yeah,
for a while we thought it was going to be Meek.
Yep.
Then
yeah.
it just came out, because he had Dreams and Nightmares, and that was on fire.
Got locked up.
But then, yeah, but yep, he did that too.
Yeah. Big
But then
Sean.
Future just has so many times of just dominating. If you get the clubs, bro, as a rapper, You get what I'm saying? DMX had the clubs for a while. Your presence is gonna be known, and
Yeah,
you just become that guy.
yeah,
So that's why, like, I am happy that Wale is getting his flowers now. You get what I'm saying? The same with the Clips. These guys are in their
Yeah, that album
50s
was
or
fire. Their
early
new album was
50s,
fire,
late
bro.
40s, early 50s, and
yeah,
had an album of the year, high quality album,
yeah.
just based on the content and the way they rapping. I don't
And
even
I've
give a
been
fuck
arguing
about the
with Baxter
sales.
for years about Malice.
Hmm.
I know you said you a Malice. You've been a Malice guy for the longest.
You know, because for me,
Hmm.
what he says hits my brain differently. I don't like it. That's the way it works. So when you talk about music, it's what hits you. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like what hits you when you listen to it. Nobody can't tell you. Like there's some people out here right now who gonna die on the hill. They're like, man, I don't care what you say. Ain't nobody better than J. Cole. There's gonna be some people that's like, nah, ain't nobody better than Kendrick. Ain't nobody better than Drake. Ain't nobody whoever, right? Because that's but
Now
that's
with
what hits
Lupe,
them.
I think you can. I won't say jealousy, but I
Mhm.
can see the frustration with him and Kendrick. Cause it's like, look, bro, I do the same shit as this guy. And y'all not gonna give me close to the accolades that this guy get. Like,
Nope.
it's
You
like
ain't got the machine.
I
Yeah,
put it
Kendrick got
like that.
22 grand, like 22
It's
Grammys,
the
bro. That's crazy.
machine.
Yeah.
It's the machine. But I also rap sometimes be in a weird place where they only gonna let you have one of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
And Lupe came out before him, and I remember him being the next guy. And I don't know why it just didn't happen because the Cool was a great album.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Big
It
push
was
hit.
Yeah, it was universally that first album was good, but the his
But you
second
had
album, The
T.I.,
Cool,
Wayne, you had
that
Kanye,
was
Jay Z. You
considered
had all them niggas out that time though too.
that came out my
Mm-hmm.
like freshman year of college, and I remember listening to Superstar and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they fumbled that third album, and then by the time that third album came out, you're in the Big Three era, and then it was just straight Drake, uh, Kendrick, and Cole,
And
Yep.
then
and
some of these
all
dudes start doing weird stuff. They got to stop acting like they didn't do weird stuff.
yeah. He
Like,
did get
let's
into the
keep it a beat.
martial arts shit that was turning everybody off too.
I'm like, fam, if you choose to do something, that's cool, but you got to live with the results. It is what it is. You know, you do what you want to do to make you happy, but you can't be
Hey,
like, I
Did
want
I
to do
got
Big
Lupe
Sean
everything.
come
ring.
out
I still
around
got
that
Lupe
time
ring
too?
high though. I ain't gonna lie.
Big Sean came out around that time too, right?
Yeah, Big Sean had a shot at that fourth spot too. I
Yeah.
mentioned him as
Yeah, I love
well
Big
a
Sean.
lot.
I got Lupe. I got Lupe over Big Sean. I ain't
But
gonna
I
lie,
think the
bro.
problem with Lupe as well, because he was doing the dumb it down
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff too. But he just got to the point where he said, F y'all, I would just give y'all bars. And if y'all don't like
Yeah.
it, y'all don't like it. And it's cool. You know,
Yeah.
He
he
got
went out on his
real.
shield. But you
Yeah.
can't be mad at the guy because he knew how to connect. Like, you know.
I'm gonna tell you in real life, and people get offended if they want to. The average American doesn't read above a sixth grade level.
That's facts.
So when you rap a certain way, you're gonna miss almost everybody because people can't read.
Bro, that's
Hmm.
a fact, man.
Like
No.
it's an actual
Bro,
fact
the
that
massacre, the
monks
massacre
don't read
sold,
above a certain
the
level.
massacre sold 10 million with like 4 club singles, bro. Like it was like all club records, literally.
And when you get repetitive on your hook, you do a vibe, you get
Yeah,
the dope beat. Dope cats go they go so
yeah.
now you gotta be a certain type of person to be like, I want to break down the inside rhyme scheme that Malice did on FICO.
Oh yeah, he went
But
crazy.
some people gonna hear the record and don't even hear that there's an inside rhyme scheme. They're not even gonna hear it. Like they can't. But if it's a vibe, they gonna roll with the vibe, right? So,
They got to go
so
clip their props eventually. I think they got like three on then or three classics, bro.
they
Hell, had
might,
no Flurry, nor Lord Willing, and the new one.
yeah, man. It's but everybody ain't for everybody. But I'm gonna tell you what you could do. Like Frankie Beverly was never on top of the R&B world.
No.
He made money until he died.
Yep.
Right.
You don't need to be on top.
Right.
No. That's why I look at these guys. It's like, and that's why a lot of these younger artists are flaming out because they're not generating enough of a fan base for someone that will come out and see you. And people don't realize it. Those 4 and 5 and $2 and $3,000 seat arenas fill up. You
Mm-hmm.
get enough $50 tickets in those arenas, you cutting out a lot of the middleman. You
Mm-hmm.
going out damn near getting 20, 30 bands a show in
Yeah.
your pocket and paying your band.
Right.
Yes.
And see, the people not doing that. See, like, I look at it like this. Like I say, the only reason I look at life, I look at it in cycles. So I look at Pretty Ricky, B2K. These guys are still able to go out and sell out. Shit, man. B2K and them and Bow Wow and them sold out Little Caesars Arena.
Yeah. The Scream tour
It sure did.
put people in the seat.
So you get a fan base and you get good music, people will come out and see you. But
Yeah.
now the problem is they getting caught up in the technology of playing these label games where they
Yeah.
giving you these 2 and 3 minute songs where
Mm-hmm.
nobody want to hear that. I'm gonna
No.
be real. I just went and saw Usher and Chris Brown perform, and
Mm-hmm.
these guys gave us 50 years of a catalog.
Everything. The crazy thing,
Everything we
cuz
heard,
when you
bro.
you was there, my cousin Juan was there, and my cousin James was there. All y'all at went live real quick. I was like, hey man, everybody
Oh yeah.
Everybody at the same show, and
they
they did
all
three.
y'all was there with y'all wives.
Yup, I'm singing
Yeah.
to my wife,
Yep,
drunk as
yep,
hell, singing to
yep,
my wife.
yep.
But that's what happens when you can create art that
Exactly.
resonates with someone. So,
Exactly.
like, everybody is talking about this J. Cole album because it fell out the top 200. But this guy has a fan base where
Yeah.
20,000 people are about to go watch him and
Yeah.
play that damn album.
Yes. It's
They
kind of
don't,
like the young boy. You remember when the young boy was trying to agree with Jim Jones that he was more relevant than Nas?
yeah,
And I said, first of all, Jim Jones has never headlined a tour. Number two, if they both did concerts at Madison Square, who gonna have the most people?
Nah.
nice.
Okay, so then what are we talking about?
Jim Jones
Like
gonna need a whole diplomat tour. He gonna need Cameron. He gonna need all of them.
because
Because with
because
it,
his
yeah,
biggest stuff is like real quick, catchy singles, real quick,
yeah. But all
which
of
is
that
dope for
is,
him.
yep. But that's what I like about No ID. He was like
Mm-hmm.
talking about he was talking about Jay-Z and he used the analogy. He was like, what type of art you want to be? Or what
Mm-hmm.
type of he say, yeah, you could be a stop sign
Mm-hmm.
and everybody look at this and know it's a stop sign. Or you can be one of these rare pieces of art that everyone can't get. And that's what you want to be. You want to become that commodity,
Yeah.
not the whole bubble gum crap. And that's what happens with these people. Like, yeah, Young Miami gonna have spin that with this summer, but
Yeah.
2, 3 years down the line, is someone gonna want to pay to listen to her perform that?
Nope.
Not at all. Because you
Nope.
want to know how I know? No one want to pay to hear those hot girl songs from 7 years ago.
Nope.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's why, like, when they did the ladies first tour and and none of them people on that tour got no new music. The
Nope. Yep.
Queen, MC Light,
Oh yeah.
like
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Big Daddy Kane be doing shows, fam.
Right.
Man,
Like,
Brandy and
If you do
Monica is
stuff the right
still
way, the
selling out.
longevity gonna be
yes.
there.
Because
Brandy and Monica.
they got they got joints.
And that's the problem that
Right.
I hate that this young generation is getting tricked out of. Y'all doing these 2 minute SoundCloud albums, and no one is gonna give a fuck about any of that.
It ain't. It ain't, man.
Cole talked
You
about that
need
joke on 1985 a little bit.
right. And it'll be beneficial to you if you put a little bit more time into because you're obviously talented. Put a little bit more time, a little bit more effort, because you won't be hot forever. And
No,
at
you
some
won't.
point, you're gonna have to eat off of this stuff.
No,
And
you won't. Like you won't be hot forever. Like I
Mhm.
say, I'm a Jay fan. Part of it just comes down to one, it's just not his time.
Right.
Like, bro, why would
And
I want a guy that's pushing 60 to still be the face of my bad of rap?
yeah,
Right.
And the best part, the best part about that is that they don't have to try to be that.
No, they don't. They
Like,
can be himself. He can be himself.
like if Jay or Nas don't want to rap no more, they are okay because they put themselves in that position, and that's why when they do decide to do something, it feels more authentic because I did that because I felt like it.
Yeah,
Like
Yep.
like
Ice Cube could throw out an album. He don't need to rap. Like who cares? But
Ti.
because I wanted
The
to do
same.
some,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
The same
T.I.
with
too.
this
Yeah,
Ti
yeah.
album. I
yeah,
can appreciate you wanting to get in your bag, but
yeah,
you don't need it. And Jay was a little bit shaky with his freestyle, but I could start seeing him getting in pocket towards the end.
yeah,
That's just someone who loves the game and wanna, you know what I'm saying, wanna spar, wanna
yeah,
see if I could still dunk, wanna see if I got it.
Right. Why
You
everybody
get what
being
I'm
so hard
saying?
on him? He not rapping every day like he did when he was
Of
27,
course, bro.
28.
right,
One, you don't even have the hunger to do all that
right.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Then two, you have other things pulling you away. Like I used to like to
He didn't
create.
have no kids for the longest.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you.
facts, facts. He ain't had no. Yeah, his
And
whole
that's
career
what
he
people
pretty
was,
much ain't had
that's
no
one thing I
kids.
like about his interviews is like people were saying like he don't realize he's a father. He's
Yes,
dropping his
Wait, he ain't had
kids
no
off.
kids till like Magna Carta almost. I think it looks
He
like
was
Magna
like
Carta.
44 or
yeah,
42 when he had his first kid.
yeah. Like fam, all that other time, everything was about rap and the hustle of getting your bread.
Yeah.
He had a
Same with
different point.
J. Cole said the same thing. He like, man, I can only write if I get like in a hotel room by myself. But other than that, I'm raising my kids.
Yeah,
And you get what I'm saying? So that's why it's like people also don't look at that type of part of rap where
Hmm.
we
yeah,
got to start allowing guys to grow up. It's
yes,
like, man, and that's why I hate guys like academics. I swear I won't go that far, but some of these guys, I be swearing like y'all motherfuckers got to be on the CIA payroll. Because academics, you not no young dude. You
right,
got to be like 35, 36,
right,
and you acting like you one of the young guys out here
right.
Yeah, I just
perpetuating
don't like how
BS.
he. I mean, like how he just don't show like he just be hating on Kendrick, bro. Like just like I know I get Drake your boy, but it's like come on, bro. Like
It ain't even that, man. It's like these guys just get on here and be weird. Like, man,
Yeah,
I wasn't even the biggest Kendrick fan, but I gotta give him his respect for what
yeah,
he did in that battle. And
yeah,
he won the era. The
yeah.
dude wanted to challenge him. He accepted the challenge. He beat him and won. And he went back to
and that
his
was the
own life.
debate, Drake or Kendrick,
Hey,
who the best of the
by the
era,
way,
and then Kendrick beat him. Like
did y'all do what I had asked y'all to do before?
I did a little bit, but
So,
oh,
What
you
was
talking about the
that?
diss track? Yeah, I did.
so I was saying when you on your title or whatever you got, right? I want you to put dollars and cents. I want you to put no Vaseline, hit 'em up, ether, takeover, uh, uh, the Beanie Siegel Jada Kiss back and forth, and then I want you to sprinkle in there the Kendrick and the Drake beats. You're gonna find out they don't fit.
Dang,
It's gonna feel like cotton candy. As much as it hit for the era, you can be like, this don't even it don't even work
let's look at
on the
takeover
playlist.
ether.
I think where no, that is true. I think the difference where people got to realize with that battle, it was mostly culturally, right? So like, and I get it because you're not a fan like that. I'm not saying like you wouldn't understand, but what I'm saying is that was the mainstream battle. So what it is you got that was the commercial battle,
Yeah.
right? That everybody was waiting for. So of course there wasn't no Vaseline and all of that, but as bubblegum as it was, it decided who was the guy that get to call themselves the leader of that era.
Oh yeah, no, no,
So
no. I
yeah,
get the impact of it for
yeah.
sure. I'm saying if you put it on the playlist, even if you loved it, something gonna tell you it don't fit.
Nah, it don't
Like,
fit. But I think the problem when I
right.
look at that one, I just so judge it solely off of what Kendrick did to Drake. You get what I'm saying? The
Oh, I get
fact
it.
that,
Yeah,
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 the
no.
fact that if you look at it, it wasn't really about the
He had
battle.
homies suing people.
Yeah. It was the
Yeah,
fact that he beat him at his own game.
Yeah,
He beat him. with a club record.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, I thought Drake would have did that. I thought Drake would have had a crazy
No,
club
the
record,
the the
and Kendrick might
tactic,
have a good
the
lyrical
chess
record.
of it was good.
Yeah.
The
It's more
chess
so
of
the
it was good.
execution, right? It's
Yeah,
the execution of it. And it's more so like I look at battles of all of them of what they did in the same. Same with Jay. Jay is my favorite rapper. But Irv did it too. Irv called it out the best. RIP to Irv Gotti. He said Jay just had a worse strategy. Your strategy was I F'd your B. You get what I'm saying? And
hmm
it's like, what are you doing? Like everybody, like, what are no, you're too good for that to be your trump card, for that to be your strategy, bruh.
You going against
Where
and
Nas?
guess
You going
what?
against Nas too? By the way,
Guess
it's like
what?
you ain't going against no like slouch.
But guess what? People shot Jay Bell like he did that the last minute. Now he started with that and being the end goal. That's why he started with you know who, the you know
yeah,
what. With like
You
you
know who?
knew
Let's
you was
keep that
gonna do that.
between
So
me and you,
don't
right?
like
yeah.
they tried to act like no, he just no fam.
Nope,
He
it
was finna go
started
do
with
it.
his because he did that on his That Your Chick.
I'm about to say
Yep.
Then he
he got
did
the
that
chick
to
first,
take
yeah.
over. But the
Yeah.
problem was, and if you look at it, that's why I look at the battles of the songs and how they battled. H to the Omo was better.
Yeah.
Takeover, of course, was different and started it. But if you look at how Nas responded, H to
Yeah.
the Omo was better and Ether was better.
Yes.
And he just put out better songs. And that's
He
how I look at Drake and Kendrick. As
he went to work on homie.
Kendrick just put better songs out than you, bro.
And you gotta live with it. You can't
Yeah.
be
But
pulling people, dog.
I think people do overblow it, and I think Drake held his own. People just want to hate on Drake, bro. Like,
He held his own, but I'm gonna be real. When Kendrick dropped Euphoria, I was like, oh, Kendrick, I was like, Drake's in trouble.
yeah,
Cause I said
and that
he's
was just he
talking.
said that was a friendly fade. That wasn't even no
Yeah.
yeah.
And now look, what it is Drake did Family Matters would have probably cleared a lot of people. But it's the fact that it's a club record and Kendrick was talking to you. And it didn't
Yeah,
help that
especially with the
everybody
Atlanta
hated
stuff,
you.
especially the Atlanta
Yeah.
part. That
And it
was
didn't
crazy,
help that
man.
everybody hated you at the time. So now everybody want to rewrite history with this album. And I'm gonna be real, like I've tried to listen to it again. This
Yeah.
is just not hitting for me. If this the Drake era I'm about to get, I'm gonna go back to 2015 and 2009 and keep all that. He can keep this new era.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
I
we
go all the
not
way
about
up
to
to if you leave
rewrite
this too
history.
late. Maybe a little songs off of views, a couple songs off views.
It's some shit out there, but I'm gonna be real. I went back to J. Cole album. I tried. And then on top of that, I took a break from Cole just because I just been listening to him since February.
Right.
I'm back on my R&B bag.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
So
Yeah,
I'm
that's how I
deep
and,
in
listen to.
there.
I listen to R&B more than rap now, bro. Y'all ain't gonna.
and I
Y'all
am
probably like
listening
y'all didn't got me, man.
and I listened to Wale album, and I do get his. I am happy for him that people are responding to it. But to sum it up, I'm gonna just end here. Substance and good song making does win out in the end.
Yep.
There's a
Yes.
reason why I said Wale's album is better than Drake's because it's just a better damn album.
Yeah.
Right. And we got to
Production
be able to say
wise,
that. We got to be able to say that. Like,
yeah,
if we can't ever say our favorite took a L or got hit, like, then what we doing? We got to lie all the time because we like somebody? That's
nah,
crazy.
bro. I don't want no society where I got a lot to a cat.
Yeah.
Yes. Cole, Hove said it himself. Jay said it himself. And I'm going to be there this Sunday. I'm going to Yankee Stadium. I'm going to be there to watch
Oh,
that album.
Yeah.
I mean, to listen to that concert. That's a
Yeah.
bucket list moment for me. I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
But we don't get this if those losses and the accountability didn't happen. People
Right.
got to realize Black Album came after that.
Yeah.
444 came after that. American
Yeah.
Gangster came after that.
What he say? The Joneses can't keep up. Maybe my Nas, but I got stronger after
After
Ether.
Ether. Man, come
oh yeah.
on, bruh. Stop. Stop it.
Hey,
And
yeah.
everybody that
Like,
be hating on, hey, look, Deon in church. Did I realize this? Like, I see it on like TikTok a lot. They be like, it'd be like people like 20 years old talking about Nas is better than Jay Z. They say that just to hate on Jay Z, even though
right.
saying Nas is better is not crazy, but it's like
Right.
you don't even really know
You
three
don't
songs. It
know.
was written. You don't know nothing. Like,
That's why when I was telling you, I was like, listen, before we got into the, as far as a pure rapper
Yep.
debate about Thought and Three Stacks, I said you got to listen to Thought because I
Yeah,
know people other than their radio. I was like, y'all ain't heard Thought like that.
Yeah. No, once I listened to him, he thought
they not
like
listening
rapping
to
wise, he
Royce.
like number one or
Right,
two, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
They not
like
Just
listening to
rapping,
Royce.
like
They not doing any of that.
right. You not like I was telling somebody, and whenever somebody never heard Royce, I make them listen to Let Them Wait because he go insane on that second verse. I was like, this ain't normal, man. You're not supposed to be able to do that.
Royce
Man,
is
you
one.
wouldn't know the
Hey,
bag I've
I
been
love that Book
in,
of Ryan album, but that's on
but
fire, bro.
Mhm.
but the bag I've been in lately, because people just don't realize how good he is and how raw he is. I've been listening to a lot of Big Hurt.
Oh, okay, nice, nice.
Come on now. That's when I was
That's a
outside.
legend right
Oh, I
there,
know,
Detroit.
I
I don't
know.
listen.
I was young. I was real
I
young,
don't even
bro.
know if I'm supposed to be listening to Big Hurt because I might get in a fight.
But that's what I'm saying. It's the
Legend,
Yeah,
bro.
grittiness. It's the punchlines. It's the
yeah,
realness of that music.
yeah,
And this wasn't a guy that sold a lot of records, but he
yeah,
had a buzz in his city.
Yeah, he
yeah.
did.
Wait till J Nutty get out. Like, what are
Oh
we
my
talking about?
gosh.
Oh, yeah, I remember that song. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Man,
told y'all, wait until Jay Nutty get out. We
man,
carjack you when your Cuddy get out. Oh my
man.
gosh. Who is rapping like that, bro?
We was doing. I'm gonna tell you this. I remember. I want 90. It might have been 2000. I gotta remember the exact year. But we was up there. I'm a cheddar boy, baby. That's the
That's for
show.
sure.
Like
Oh
we was
yeah.
out. We was outside. Like and we do a bad job as Detroit natives of really knowing our own hip hop because you can't come to Baton Rouge and tell somebody that Royce is better than Webby and Boosie. They're not gonna
Or
let you
young
do
boy,
that
or even young boy.
because that they. But look, they
Right,
supposed to be like that.
right.
We be like, I don't
They
know
be hating on
Elzhi.
us.
Like you
Yeah,
don't know Elzhi? You didn't know Jay Dilla was from Detroit? What we
that's
doing?
insane. That's
But see,
insane.
that's why I like Hurt did like an interview. Dude kind of considered a culture vulture, but he did an interview on this guy Kid L podcast, and he just
Hmm.
went over his career. Because
Hmm.
one thing I like about Hurt, he was keeping it real. Because it was like I think it was like Eminem shouted him out and Big Sean shouted him out, and he was like,
Yeah,
man, none of the guys owe me nothing. You get what I'm saying?
right,
What I did was
Uh-huh.
my error, and what they did was that. Like I respect what they did or
right.
what them saying that about me, but you know, I got it how I got it.
Yeah,
And but what I like about it was he was just breaking down the history. He was like, bro, we was
yeah,
just trying to get our music heard. You got to
yeah.
think, no one was coming out. He was talking about like how like they had the chick Boss from the '80s, that rapper that
Boss
came out. Oh my gosh, bro.
all over. Here we go. Cause two like oh man, I was there. Like
Yeah,
that was the
Damn.
stuff.
he was
Bam.
breaking down the history, bro.
I'm talking
But
about even
he,
before that. You talking about Awesome Dre.
yeah,
Like it's I'm gonna tell you, cuz Rodney knows all of that.
mm.
He
See,
knows
he need to quit
all.
trolling and actually talk about it.
You know what? I was so I'm about to we gonna have to jump him because he was supposed to be down there with us last week, but you know he had some stuff to do. But bam, he knows a lot of that stuff, man, because he
Mm.
was ingratiated. Like at one point, he thought he was Easy E when we was little. Like
Yeah, cuz got albums out.
yes, he used to
Damn,
call himself Fat Easy E. Like he, just, he could,
damn.
but he could talk. Him and a couple of his homies could talk about this stuff from a slightly older age group.
Because
That's hip
what they
hop.
don't realize is, and that's what just Herc was talking about. He said we had people, but
Mm-hmm.
we just didn't get a lot of people. They just didn't get that push. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they would come up, but it
Mm-hmm.
would take a lot. Like he was on Obi Trice album. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They had all that, but people don't realize that he was doing a lot in the city. You get what
Yes.
I'm
A
saying?
whole lot.
He
Rock
was
Bottom and all them boys was they was everywhere. Boy. It was so much stuff going on. And when you got Guilty Simpson, Black Milk, it's so many
yeah,
different
he was bringing them up. He brought up
styles.
Black Milk. He brought up Elzai. And
Yeah.
then he didn't even dude actually made a name for himself because he doesn't rap like a typical Detroit rapper. but Danny Brown ended
Danny
up even
Brown.
getting
Yeah,
got a fan base.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah,
Dude
Danny
makes
Brown
money.
cold too. He cold too,
Man,
bro.
people, young dog, he my age, he in my era.
Boldy.
Payroll makes money, bro.
Okay.
That luxury rap.
Boldy James doing some stuff too.
Yeah, Bodie
Yeah,
James,
Bodie.
Payroll Giovanni.
Your payroll nice
Payroll, they
too.
asked him
Yeah.
because he did an interview. They was like, he had did an interview with No Jumper.
Hmm.
And they was like, what was a spot that you went to that you was shocked that people was messing with your music? He said it was two spots. He was like Milwaukee, but he said he went and did a show in Quebec. And
Mm.
he said them white folks was rapping his stuff word from word.
Yeah, man.
And that's just what it's about, you know. And I end here on his note because I got to be up early as hell.
Yeah,
But when you drop good music
yeah,
that someone connects with and they're willing to pay you to come out and do that, that's what it's all about. And
yes.
that's why I like about like J. Cole. He did like a podcast and he
Uh-huh.
was saying, yeah, I wanted yes, my goal was to come out and be like a superstar type level that he accomplished.
Right.
But he said he did have to get to a point because he said he was getting to the point where he's afraid of making music.
Hmm.
And he was afraid of actually releasing Forest Hills Drive, would end up becoming his best album. And he said at that time I had to talk to myself like, look, this is not the end
Right.
if you flop or whatever on this album. He
Right.
said, you opened for Talib Kweli, right? And he said, you went to that show and he said, that guy made decent money. He said, is it the money you making now? Yeah, no. But is it enough for you to be able to do this full time?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what made him just drop his album. And
Yeah.
he felt free. And that's what rappers should be striving to do. Don't go try to be the next Jay-Z, the next Drake.
Be you.
Be a guy that can go out and even get 1,500 people to pay to want to see you.
Yes. Fam. The Roots tour worldwide
Crazy.
whenever they want to.
They got a whole picnic now, bruh,
Right.
That everybody come to.
that everybody come to.
They thought be going
Yeah.
And
crazy on them
we
freestyle
we
systems.
don't
They
be
be
hearing
going
as
nuts,
good
bro.
as much respect that Black Thought get. We don't hear him in like top fives. He's in rappers top five,
Right.
but he's not in that universal, oh, this
Yeah.
is the GOAT
Yep.
conversation.
Yep. But
We not
they
see it.
stay paid.
Jumped on Jimmy Fallon.
Yes.
How many other people with that type of pedigree? Shoot, another guy, Tech Nine. That guy has been making money for years.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
there be so many white people standing in the mud dancing.
Yeah, they
The
love
Tech
taking.
Nine
No, they
stuff.
do. Yeah.
Fam. It be packed. And
They was
he sells so
talking
much
about
merch.
him. It was like 2009, 2010. People was talking about him having like 60 million or making that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Then don't even not to weird it out. Them dudes that was crazy in Detroit, those white guys.
Oh,
Insane
ICP.
Clown Posse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ICP.
they had a crazy fan base
Yeah.
that was coming to
What?
see them.
Yeah. They was on it. So that's all you need. You find your lane, get your
Yep.
people, and then grow and roll from there, bro. You don't have to be nobody else. Like people like Nicolas Cage fell off. I'm like Nicolas Cage in 700 movies, fam. He
I
don't
know
got to
that's what
be.
it,
You,
and
you
that's the
know.
only thing that annoyed
Right,
me
right,
ending
right.
the
That's
point
crazy.
here. Y'all want to talk about guys falling off when they like 60, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, damn, like you supposed to be hot forever?
Right.
I'm about to say, I
Like,
remember in high school, I went to
damn.
go see that movie, that Wicker Man movie. That was in high school. That was like 2006, bro. So I'm just saying, of course he
Bro,
gonna fall
face
off. Who
off.
don't?
And we
Like,
at
duh.
that point now. Cause I remember
Yeah.
when I was younger and we'd be like,
Yeah.
damn, the 1970s, the 1960s.
Yeah.
Face off was like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Reasonable doubt was
Yeah.
30 years ago, bro.
Yeah. Man. Think about that.
And that's what I got. Cause like some of my guys, they was trying to hate. They like, cause it had sold like 29,000 albums
Hmm.
like last week. And it had re-entered the top 200 for like the first time since 97.
Yeah.
And what I'm like, people don't realize, like, do you know how insane that is for an album to come out 30 years ago and move 29,000 units?
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Now let's see if 7 years from now your homeboy can re-release whatever You see what I'm saying? Because they can't.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna want to hear Iceman 7 years from now. Now, if it's so far gone, that'll do that.
Right.
But all this bubblegum shit he been dropping the past few years, I'm not about to listen. Look, some sexy songs for you came out last year, and
Hmm.
I have not revisited that damn album.
You know
And I
what's
am the
crazy, son?
biggest fan.
This is why
Mm.
R&B comes back better because the point of it and why you're doing it. Like when New Edition and when they went on tour with Boyz II Men and Tony Braxton, fam, they could do 1 million songs. You're gonna know all the words.
Yup.
Mhm.
They could take you to moments of your life. Like, oh, this
Same.
one Boomerang came out. This one such and such
Mhm.
was dating such and such. But like, fam, it's different.
Man, that's how it was with Usher and Chris Brown.
Oh
I
yeah, for
remember
sure.
listening to Confessions when I was in high school. I
Yeah,
remember
man.
listening to all this track.
Yeah.
Chris Brown the same age as me, so his whole career spanned
Y'all
my
grew up
life.
together.
Yeah.
I grew up with that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, it was a great time. It was a vibe. Man, I didn't know I was damn near dancing singing for 3 hours
And
on my
that's
feet.
why it hit different, bro. That R&B is different.
That's a different type of bad. But I'll tell y'all fellas, I'll get at y'all.
All right, y'all have a good one. For sure.
Yeah. Not for sure.